Yes, g'day Ian. It is a fantastic sunshine day. Spring has sprung and we cannot wait for this clash, the semi-final clash, to find out who will go straight into the grand final. Will it be the Kangaroos? Will it be the Eagles? You cannot get a struck match between either of these sides. Wow, 1 versus 2 on the ladder. The McLaren district side, they are in red hot form. They absolutely towed the Encounter Bay side last week at Langhorne Creek. Incredible in the breeze, cool under pressure, and they come out here taking on what everyone calls the juggernauts, Victor Harbor. Now, Victor Harbor really have been the team to beat all year. Who can beat them but this team, McLaren? But I can't find out who will win this one, except if I turn to this bloke right here. He knows all the answers. Chris, shotgun, shut up. Chris, what do you think, mate?
Good afternoon, Steve G. Good afternoon, YouTubers and listeners of Radio 90.1 on your FM band. Happy FM. Yes, spring has sprung all right, Steve, and the players from both teams are out on the ground just stretching and going through their warm-up drills. I tell you what, I took a sneak peek out the back because we're coming to you live, folks, from the Strathalbyn Sporting Complex today, and this joint is it's a sight to behold.
It's 5-star, isn't it?
It really is.
Love this place.
It's without peer on the Fleurier, but they've got a section out the back by the grassed nets, cricket nets, grassed nets, folks, not hard wicket nets, grass nets, and they've got this huge, big, nice flat area. For where the bowlers do the run-ups. Well, the Victor Harbor Roos are out there doing some warm-ups, drills, and Schmick did not drop a ball.
Ooh, telling sign.
And they weren't mucking around either. They were going at it pretty hard, and mostly handball drill.
Well, you've got the superstars. Have a look at this lineup. People talk about the stars of the Kangaroos. You've got Bryce Gibbs, Ben Heaslip, Jesse McKinnon, the male medalist. Who's going to tackle these guys? Well, you look to McLaren's Brett Ellis, Daniel Marr, Luke Minton, superstars galore. And what about the forwards of McLaren's? You've got guys like Connor Fitt, Matty Merritt, Cam Jarrett, Cody Ellison, up forward for Victor, Sam Basham, Sam Overall, Michael Ross and Jackson Helms. Absolutely rippers.
About to toss the coin, so we're moving to the centre of the ground. We've got Jesse McKinnon for Victor and
Brett Ellis. Have a look at him, got a bit of a white eyebrow there. He's cut himself shaving his eyebrows.
Well, unless it was a piercing issue, at the eyebrow. Forgot to take it out Thursday night training and been clipped around the eyebrow. Yeah. They're having a chat.
Oh, look at that. I love each other. Well, the male medals, you've got the 3 times on the right there. Brett Ellis, he's have the dual.
Well, there's 5. We've got 5 male medals just standing out there.
Yeah. Simon Tomo Thompson tosses the coin. They look to left and right, and Jesse McKinnon going, we're going to the right of the screen.
Now, just while we're on that shot with those umpires, we have today Darren White. Now, he's the one, the Mustachioed umpire, with his back to us at the moment. Yeah. He's talking to Tomo, who's looks like he's shaved down.
He's stretching
in the head department.
Yeah.
And they both got very similar looking haircuts. I reckon they're joking about it. They know we're talking about their haircuts. And that guy on the screen now, he's on special leave from the village people. Yeah. He's the lookalike for Glenn Hughes, the leather-clad biker.
Oh, that's him.
Also known as the Macho Man.
Yeah, that's the Macho Man. We're going to get a bit of YMC action from him today. He's a stocky fitness freak, this guy, Darren White. I love Whitey's work.
And then the other fellow, who I can't quite pick up, his name's Andrew Holmes. Yeah. So we've got Darren White.
He's new.
Andrew Holmes, he's a newbie. Haven't seen much of Holmes.
He's got the hat on.
Yes, okay.
Sun smart, he knows his stuff. We're going to see his work today, that'll be interesting. But here we go, we're getting ready for what promises to be an absolute rip snorter of a game. You cannot pick who's going to win. I can't. It'll be a draw at half time. We're going to have to go into extra innings, as they say, put a bit more time on the clock. Interesting to note that the breeze, very telling factor here, is going across the ground. Jesse McKinnon said we're going to kick to the Perry Jones end, which is the southern end. Slight breeze might be favouring that end, but it really is going across the ground to the far outer side.
But apart from that, a fantastic spring day. Just got an extra set of players out in the southern forward pocket. Just boys by the 50, because you can do that at community footy.
Yeah,
You
get
can
out
come
and
out and
kick.
have a kick to kick.
Yep.
It's encouraged. So those lads are just making their way off the ground now, along with the training staff and coaching staff, and we're getting set for the ball up, which will be undertaken by umpire Darren White.
And in the ruck, you've got Sam Laurie versus Treloar. It's going to be an absolute ripper of a clash, that one. Can't wait to see who wins that and gets the better of it. Heath Treloar versus Sam Laurie. Ball up in the middle. Here they go to start the semi-final here at Strathalbyn. Ball goes out the way of McLaren's, tackled in there hard, scrambling for it. McLaren's get the first. Here comes, that's a Vandeleur on his left foot, bangs it over the top there. That was Daniel Marr, handballs it. They're into the forward 50. Matthews gets tackled, holding the ball. Hot potato. Great tackle there. Going to be taken by Victor to get it out of the defensive zone.
Victor from the defensive 50, clubhouse side of the ground, goes up to centre wing. Sam Overall can't complete the mark. It's intercepted by McLaren. McLaren are fighting for it, paddling it forward. That's through Daniels. Daniels sends it down to the
Bartram.
It's intercepted by Victor, and it's now with Dowling at the 50.
Dowling now kicks it out, looking for and finding a teammate. Lovely hands there. They're moving it nicely here. Victor. Jackson Elms gets a kick into the forward 50 of his team. Oh, lovely intercept mark by Venning. Venning now for McLaren's. Short pass is on to Ellis. Just yorked himself there. He slipped now with a bit of time. Handballs under pressure. McKinnon against Ellis. We're going to look forward to that duel today. Grubbery kick into the centre wing. They go in hard. Now it goes through Moyle. Moyle short pass down the line. Finds his teammate in Ellison. Cody Ellison, big game player, going to be trying to kick a few goals for his team today. Kicks it in the forward 50. Pack forms, Merritt in there. Was he held? No, he wasn't. Play on. Luke Mitten, check sider. Offline through for the minor score. 1 point to McLaren's.
Yeah, the flashy Luke Mitten. He can be like a bullet when he gets that ball running, slicing and dicing through the field of play, but he can also be dangerous around goals. Anyway, Victor, bring it back in. We've gone scoreboard side of the ground up to the defensive 50. Cooper's taken a mark for Victor. Looking at his options, goes long, gets it up to almost centre wing, chopped off almost by McLaren. It's hit the deck. McKinnon after it for Victor, paddling it along in front of him. The male medalist from the last 2 seasons. He's dispossessed. Harry Vincent comes in for Victor, picks it up, puts it under his arm, storms off looking for Bryce Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs is fighting for it with a McLaren player. Luke Mitten's in there. We're back to the centre circle now, and no one can really take clean possession until Zach's out. Dowling boots it forward, gets it into the 50, looking for Basham, who come out with a combative bump on his opposition player, and now we're over to the far side of the ground.
Handball out now. Moyle's got it, kicks around the corner. They're under pressure, and why wouldn't they be? It's a final. Jesse McKinnon takes the easy mark on the chest. Looks for his options, his centre wing position. Going to kick it in towards the forward 50. Up they go. Lovely. Almost a defensive mark by Laurie. Offhands it goes. Handball back. That was Challa. Got a kick out of there in a hurry. Umpires found a free kick going the way of the Districts. And it's going to be taken there by Moyle.
Alex Moyle, just worse than defensive 50 for McLaren. Looking for some options. Wants a lead from his teammates. And is now provided one, honours that through Hopkins. Hopkins takes it at about centre half back from McLaren Vale, and he's looking to come out towards the clubhouse side by the look of it. No, changes his mind, goes scoreboard side of the ground, looking for about centre wing to contested group.
Great mark, Connor Fitt.
Connor Fitt from McLaren pulls in a beauty.
Fitt now, little short passes on over to Mitten. Mitten, the superstar for the Districts. Oh, just mongrel kick though. Jackson Daniels tries to get it out of a tough tackle, and umpire says no prior opportunity. It's going to be a ball up middle of the ground.
So this is umpire Andrew Holmes, throws it up centre circle, and we've got Treloar for the Roos, got the benefit of it. Rope best by Ellis from McLaren, and by foot now down to inside 50.
Great mark, Kane Cooper. He's a stout defender, this bloke. Good mark under pressure, over to Bartram, kicks it out wide, down the line they go, the Kangaroos. Dowling now, Zach Dowling, little chip, Looking for Harry Vincent, doesn't get that player. Now here comes McLaren. Brett Ellis uses the ball. Over to Moyle. Moyle in the forward 50 one-on-one contest. Hanging on there. It was Cody Ellison getting the free kick. He's going to be kicking from about 50 metres out. Slight breeze against him here, but he's good enough. Can kick a long way. His best will do it. From the 50-metre line. Kick underway, is going, and is just to the near side, off through for the minor score. 2 points, McLaren Districts plays. Kangaroos yet to score. Kick out wide now by the Roos, over to Daniel Stock. Just weighing his options up. He's going to kick down the line. Safety first. Out of sight it is. Sam Overall gets a free kick. Just held the arm there in the contest. Bit of stop-start footy here by the Blue and Whites. Looking for and finding a great effort there by Michael Ross. Hands out in front, kicks down the line into the forward 50. Found Bryce Gibbs on the lead.
Here we go, bit of silver service over to Bryce Gibbs. He's right on 50, let's go. Having a shot at goal, or we're looking for Basham, one of the two, but it's chopped off there by Smith for McLaren. Right in the forward, or back pocket for McLaren, clubhouse side of the ground. Just adjacent to the point post. Smith asks his teammates to provide something, plays on, comes down towards the club rooms. Pack of players. There's more McLarens there by first look. And we've got Billy Charlar tackling the Roo player. And we've got umpire Tomo Thompson for a field stoppage throw up. So Trelaw wins the tap, intercepted by Ellis for the McLarens. Ellis onto the right boot from centre wing, inside 50.
Off hands it goes. Taken out there by Cooper. Just a floater. Oh, lovely hands there by Dowling. Zach Dowling playing well, getting a bit of the footy. Just to see a blue, red and gold in front of him. He's going to short pass down the line. Gets that man again. Michael Ross, left foot into the forward 50. Oh, what have they got up here? Off hands it goes. Goodison. Handball. Oh, under pressure. Here comes Harry Vincent, bursts through the pack, handball out there to Gibbs. Gibbs handball over to Elms, Elms strolls in for the goal. Kangaroos get the first blood. Goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
He did use those blue suede shoes, did a bit of dancing around there on the forward line, and good to see him get a goal. Up they go now in the middle. No one really gets the tap out there. First use of it, there goes to McLaren. Billy Charlar fighting hard, but it's taken away here by the Kangaroos. Kick out wide, centre wing, far side. Moyle runs it. Oh, look at that. Tough tackle. Free kick in the back, is it? Yep, taken there by McLaren's. Moyle's going to get it.
Elms thought he was in a 200-metre sprint there and just barreled into the back of Alex Moyle from McLaren's, and then he got the free kick. So he passes off to Lachlan Matthews. Lachlan Matthews over to Daniel Marr. Marr looking to go inboard. He gets it to teammate there in Venning at the centre circle. Venning comes out to the clubhouse side of the ground and finds Hopkins on the chest, hits him up on the chest at 50 metres. Clubhouse side of the ground. Hopkins on as a lead from the forward pocket.
Tough tackle, really tough pressure there by Tarquin Brown on the ball carrier. So the Kangaroos defence holding up well here. It's about 40 metres outside of the McLaren's goal. Tapped out of there, Dowling got tackled, gets the handball away. They lead it here through Stock down the centre wing position, clubroom side. McLaren's now repelling through. There goes Goodison over trying to get it to his teammate. Off the ground goes Laurie. Handball out. Priddle now. Beautiful handball out there. Kane Cooper, look at him. He's cool under pressure. Smothered off the boot. Handball now. He slip. Bangs it on the boot in the forward 50. Sam Basham. Handball out. The Kangaroos through Elms. There he is. Harry Vincent takes the mark. Good use by the Kangaroos. And they've got another shot on goal. Harry Vincent.
Well, this could be dangerous for McLaren because I reckon this is right within Harry's wheelhouse here. He's going to make contact with the ball at about 40, I'd say, but he's almost directly in front and there's not much breeze to speak of. So in he comes.
Kick underway by Vincent. It looks good. It looks very good. It's the second goal for the Kangaroos.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The cool heads of Victor Harbour, they haven't panicked. Anyway, ball's thrown up again, and Treloar loses out that time to fit for McLaren. Jesse McKinnon knocks it forward. It's down to the centre forward for Victor. A chop off out of thin air there. It's with Jackson Elms. It's over to Heaslip. Heaslip was dispossessed, and a handball comes out, I think, to Jackson Daniels, and he sends it further afield to a teammate. Just on 50 scoreboard side.
So McLaren's trying to get out of the defensive zone, centre wing, far side, lovely mark there, beautiful work. I think that was Cam Jarrett.
Yep.
Cam Jarrett.
No mullet.
No mullet. The mulletless is half a mullet maybe. Here he goes. Cam Jarrett kicks it in towards the forward zone for his team. Oh, Ellison almost takes a mark, gets a handball away, battling on the boundary line, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, Cam Jarrett, he's kicked about more than 50 for the season, but I don't reckon he's playing as a true key forward. Well, he's down there at the moment, but anyway, the ball's been thrown up. It's on the forward flank from McLaren. Scoreboard side of the ground. Kick comes out of a pack that was smothered. It's on the deck again. Players fighting for it, and umpire Macho Man says, "Give it to me. We have a full stoppage throw up."
Yeah, Darren White, he knows his stuff. Up, ball up now. Tapped out of there. I think Connor Fitt might have got that one, but it's been wrapped up, arms and legs, and it's going to be another ball up. Treloar versus Fitt. Up they go. Oh, Fitt gets a beautiful tap down for his team. They take advantage of it. Here goes Ellis. Brett Ellis trying to get it out of there. And he's got that one painted eyebrow on there. It's a good look, isn't it? Sort of Rocky Balboa look.
Well, it's Brett Ellis all over.
Yeah.
Don't take a backward step, like an emu.
Tap out there by Fitt once again. Got the better of it. Vanderloo trying to get it out of there. Almost got holding the ball, and they battle hard. Umpire lets it go. It's good to see. Right on the forward 50 here for McLaren's. Trying to get their first goal of the afternoon. And here we go. Just a bit of a lull there. We've got Daniel Maher just sort his boot out. Connor Fitt got the tap hand, little backhander, but McLaren, the Roos take it away. Bryce Gibbs, little short pass down the line, looking for, can't find Michael Ross there. Offhands, goes along now, kick along the boundary line, wrapped up and taken there by McLaren's going to try to drive it back into their forward line. Short pass, snapped off there by McKinnon, handball out to Elms. Elms goes a little bit of fancy footwork, kicks it in their forward 50s. Basham, where is he? Offhands it goes. McLaren's plenty of numbers back there. Quick kick out, and it's been cut back by Jackson Elms. Kicks it long into the dangerous spot. Up they go. It's Sam Basham. Basham! Oh, lovely. Just bangs it onto the boot for his 102nd goal for the season.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Brad Ellis gets the benefit of that. It's slapped forward by McLaren. We've got Stocky out there for the Roos, tried to paddle it forward. Now we've got back with Priddle. for the Roos, trying to take possession. McLaren come away with it. Brett Ellis spears a pass into the full forward area. Jarrett for McLaren, can't complete the mark under heavy pressure. It's roved well by the McLaren player. A quick spin around, slap it, goal, and it's through for a point.
Yeah, not a bad attempt there. Through for the minor score. 3 points. McLaren's plays 3 goals. Victor Harbour kick out from full back. Look at this. Michael Ross has a lot of time. Takes the easy mark into the centre of the ground. They've got players out free here. There he is, Ben Heaslip. Why would you let him loose? Over to Bryce Gibbs, another player loose. In they go. Jackson Elms playing well. Wheels around. Kicks towards the goals. It is through the middle for another Kangaroos goal.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
He might need to get that little tin of blue Kiwi boot polish out at quarter time, because he's getting goals as well as lots of field kicks. So Laurie wins the tap from McLaren, and it's Van der Loer spins around, gets it out to a teammate. Oh, look at that!
Moly!
That player was absolutely mauled by who's that? Is that Fletcher? Ryan Fletcher?
Yeah.
Mauled the McLaren player.
Yeah.
Who's
Crikey. Well, he's got a 50, has he?
50 or 25? Is Tomo got the fat max out to measure that?
Yeah, I don't know. That looks like about 30.
The 8 metre fat max required here.
Yeah.
And so the player that got possession was, I don't know if he had a free kick played or a mark, but it's Lachlan Matthews from McLaren Vale. He's aiming up for a shot here.
He's going to be kicking just inside the 50. Kick up the way. Looks pretty good. It's touch and go on the line. Off hands, front and centre. Who's going to get this one? They go in hard. Bodies everywhere trying to get it over the line. Kangaroos. Jesse McKinnon just says, thank you very much. We'll rush this one over. And another point goes on the board. So it's 4 points. McLaren's plays 4 goals. Victor Harbour.
20-point lead to the Roos. Mitchell Brook in the goal square, taking the kick in for Victor Harbour. He gets it up about 10 metres better than the 50. And there we've got Matthews. Then we've had White for McLaren, had his kick smothered, and only went as far as Hopkins from McLaren. And umpire Thompson says, another stoppage, throw up, boys.
Tap out there by Treloar. Bit of aerial ping pong going on. Laurie now for McLaren's. Quick hands over to Van der Loer. Bangs it on. Is that dangerous left foot into a dangerous spot? Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Tapped out of there. Victor Harbour through Fletcher. No, gets a dodgy bounce. Chala now for McLaren's. Chip out. Can't find a target. Off hands it goes. Here comes Brett Ellis. What can he do with it? Oh, bobbles the ball. Trying to get a handle on it. Goes down low. Oh, ducked into it. Tough call, but he's called him for too high. Brett Ellis going to get a shot on goal here.
He can score from here too.
So
some
got a lucky one.
Some conjecture here in the media room, the Strath Sporting Complex, whether that was a free or whether he ducked in. Ellis has a pop at goal.
Going close, touched, oh, on the line it is, just rushed over through for the minor score. So another chance, McLaren Districts, they missed that one, 5 points, placed 4 goals, kick out wide now, Bryce Gibbs along the boundary line. Oh, here they go, a couple of Kangaroos, Jackson Elms, little short chip over there looking for his teammate and Harry Vincent. Oh, tackled hard there was Vanity by Harry Vincent. A lot of pressure acts by the Kangaroos now. Really are taking their toll on the McLaren side.
Good tackle by Harry Vincent to hold it up for the stoppage. Treloar takes a double-handed tap to that. Ellis got in the way from McLaren's. Goodison, the keg man, picks it up from McLaren's and by foot sends it down towards his end of the ground, but it's chopped off by a Roos player and sent back to the 50 for Victor Harbour.
Sam Overall, lovely hands, good mark outside 50. Now looking for Sam Basham. He goes in. McLaren's there. There's a couple of them can raffle it. Handball it. Under pressure. Billy Challa. Oh, was it holding the ball? Was there prior opportunity? The question was asked.
Oh, Ben Easlip reckons he knows what it was.
Yep.
Holding the ball. Couldn't have been Easlip. So ball thrown up. Sam Overall
He's
pulls it out of the air and bangs it onto the boot through the goals for a 6-pointer.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
The first quarter of the
Yes.
it was the other team was given a yelp.
Well, that's true. Almost 20 minutes gone in this first
This is
quarter.
interesting because McLaren's have had plenty of the ball. They just haven't been able to convert on the scoreboard.
Yep.
They're too many points. So it's with Mitten, roves it out of the centre, gives it off to his teammate in Moyle. Moyle sends it down to the we're at centre wing now, and player on player battle out there. The Roos win it through Stock.
Oh,
Stock
Harry.
looks for Harry Vincent.
Mitten now for McLaren's over to Moyle, jammed onto the boot. Players go up. There he goes. Cooper tried to take the mark, but he couldn't do so. Wrapped up there for another ball up. Umpire Tomo Thompson says, thank you very much. Going to be ball up. Far side, centre wing. Laurie in front position, gets a tap away. Nice work by him. Oh, it's going to be a free kick taken by McLaren's. So just grabbed his hand there in the ruck. So Laurie for McLaren's. What's he going to do with it? A lot of players ahead of him. So he just kicks it long towards the forward 50. Crashing there was Ellison. Took his own teammate out there. That was Matthews. And Matthews got the free kick.
Lucky he's not having to play again tomorrow because I reckon he'll have a few sore spots, Lockie Matthews. Anyway, he honours a lead up to the forward position, and the Roo player got in the way. Kangaroos are clearing it out of defence. They're better than 50. Bang it up towards the forward flank, looking for Overall. It's cleverly chopped off there by the McLaren player. Out through Finardi. Now we're on to Hopkins. Hopkins over to Venning. Venning's able to shrug a tackle, get it by a boot down to the 50-metre line, looking for Jarrett. Jarrett caught one in the head. And the umpire says, yes, Tarquin Brown, you infringed on Cam Jarrett. Too high, and Cam Jarrett demulleted, but still being able to get the ball and now weigh it up whether or not he has a crack at goal. Looks a bit far out.
Kick underway, a little short pass. Oh, it's chopped off beautifully there by Michael Ross, playing well in the first quarter. Kangaroos winning the ball. Defence standing up strongly, kicks it out wide, over there to Stock. Daniel Stock says, settle down, boys. There's not much time left in this first quarter, so let's just settle it down and take our lead down the line. Pops it up high to a pack. Offhands it goes. Moyle there, had plenty of the ball, played well for his team. Over to, I think it was Hopkins, gets a kick in there towards the forward 50. Oh, chopped off. And a free kick going to be picked out there.
Matthews having a cracker of a game, putting it all on the line, trying to lift his teammates. Matthews at centre forward for McLaren Vale after chopping off that wayward ball for a mark, and he sends it down looking for Ellis. Ellis sort of spoilt the other player, and then as soon as they hit the deck, jumped on it to try and rove it. Typical Ellis style there on the ground, and now we're having a field stoppage throw up by umpire White on about the 25.
Ball up now, Treloar with a tap. Oh, Ellis just stole it out of there, gets a kick into a dangerous spot. Dylan Kleinig tried to get a marker over there, battling hard. Players go in left, right and centre, hard, tough footy. And down there, holding his head, I think that's Daniel Stock. It's hard to ball this one up because he's lying down on the ground. And the Macho Man says, I'm going to have it. Up they go now, the rucks. Connor Fitt gets a double hander on it, another tap. Kangaroos through Heaslip. Beautiful work under pressure. They kick it out of the defence. Centre wing. Oh, lovely mark there by Goodison.
Kegman with the ball, and he's got the fat max out again at 25. That brings Goodison to within scoring distance. Now, not sure how good he is at going for goal, Goodison. Sends a grubber of a kick looking for a teammate. It's towards the Matthews, picks it up over to his brother, the other Matthews, and he slaps it on his boot. He's kicked there first.
McLaren's get one.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
FPA scoreboard, Victor 5 goals straight 30 to McLaren Vale 1 goal 5.
Trelaw gets a tap away for Victor, leading out Matthews again, off hands it goes. Here Daniel Mars towards the forward 50, lovely trap there by Kane Cooper, playing well in defence. Mongrel pump there. The Kangaroos using the ball. Trelaw drops it, gets a handball back to Sam Overall. Bit of a party trick. Bartram now. Short pass down the line, gets Jackson Elms. Elms centre wing position. Short down the line. He's got a player free. And who is it but that man, the Rolls Royce? Ben Heaslip weighs his options up. Short passes on down the line. Michael Ross. Play on. Couldn't get it out. Daniel Stock left and right. Check-sider. Luke Mitten, play on. What happened there? Shoulder charge, or was it holding the ball? Holding the ball.
Mitten pleading his case with the Macho.
That's Simo Tomo.
Tomo, is it? And Tomo said, not having it. You had prior opportunity and you failed to dispose of it correctly. So Michael Ross, this is dangerous for McLaren Vale. Ross, he's got a powerful left foot. He's slightly on the wrong side for a left footer, but not that much of an angle.
Should get it odd back in from here.
Yeah.
Said that before and that puts the mockers on it, but let's go. Michael Ross, kick underway as offline through for the minor score.
Did he kick that with his right?
No.
Anyway, it's through for a point as indicated by the goal umpire. Alex Moyle for McLaren Vale, the designated point kicker in.
Interesting note, that breeze going from the right to left as we look at it on the screen there, so always got to go for that right hand goal post, particularly on that.
Moyle sees something he likes. I think that's Laurie. Only went as far as the 25 metre line, and now we're up to the back flank for McLaren's, and it looked like a good mark taken there by Ellison, but not paid. It's with Overall now for the Roos. He sends it back into the pocket, and there are Harry Vincent darting around with speed and pace as his kick smothered. There's a couple of McLaren players in there looking to get the advantage here, and it's out with Vanderloo and Mitten on the ground. Mitten can't dispose of it.
That ends the first quarter, and what a quarter it was for the Kangaroos. 5 goals, 1 plays 1 goal, 5 on the FPA scoreboard. A very, very dominating performance. The Blue and Whites will be very happy with that. And Damien Cross, what would he'd be just tickety-boo, wouldn't he?
He'd be feeling tickety-boo, and he'd be cock-a-hoop about the result of that. You can't, I mean, what coach couldn't be happier with that? The numbers are mirror image, aren't they? 5 goals, 1 on the FPX scoreboard, 5 goals, 1, 31 Victor Harbour to 1 goal, 5, 11 McLaren Vale.
That's right. The scoreboard does tell the story. They took the most of their opportunities. McLaren's were under pressure right from the get-go, and the defence of the Kangaroos holding up very well. We're going to see an entertaining game of football. McLaren's really need to step up the pressure, step up on the pressure on the ball carrier. Can't wait to see what will happen next. This is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio 90.1, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon. A bit of a public announcement here. We've got, as you might be aware, the match of the round is brought to you by Happy FM through the many local sponsors who make this live streaming and radio broadcast possible. Happy FM celebrated its 30th birthday this year and recently has undergone a major upgrading program. As part of this major upgrade, Happy FM is selling a block of land adjacent to Happy FM's headquarters in Victor Harbour. The land is located at 31 Lindsay Street, right in the heart of Victor Harbour, and is an incredible opportunity to build a residential home, business or commercial premise. If you're interested in this prime piece of land, contact Paul Price from Harcourt South Coast on 0438 132 865.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Applies game-like intensity to their drills. Yep. This is a fantastic venue with the facilities here. We've got mums and dads and grandparents out and kids out on the ground having kicked a kick. It's a beautiful spring day.
And thank you to the Strathalbyn Football Club for all that champagne, caviar and oysters they had up here earlier. That was fantastic.
Just love it. Love it. And the little bits of cabana on the jats with a little bit of cheese.
Pastrami.
Yeah.
Prosciutto.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen any of that.
No, we're still waiting. Well, we put that on our order. I don't know what's going on. Brenton Smith, we put an order in. If you could hear us, mate, please.
On our list. What do they call it for bands? In the green room?
In the green room, yeah.
Yeah, they have a list.
Must be back in the green room.
Yes, of course. So the players are making their way to their team sheet positions and umpires are all ready.
I love the 3 umpire system. And look at that. The new bloke there, Holmesy, Andy Holmes, he seems like he's old in court. He's explained the rules to Tomo and to the Macho Man.
And so good at the village people to give Macho
the day off
to come and do the Fleurieu footy.
Well, he's a nighttime specialist with the music, so.
Has he got one of those tribute band gigs on tonight?
Yeah, he'll be
as the leather clad one.
Yeah, I think he's doing
village people.
Strath Community Hall tonight. So there it is, about to get things underway. It is that man, Andy Holmes, about to get things underway here. Sam Laurie versus Heath Trelaw in the ruck. And here we go. Round 2, quarter, the second quarter. Here we go. Kangaroos going to the left of screen. McLaren's going to the right. It goes that way. Ben Heaslip gets a work in there. Kicked out wide by Fletcher. Zach Dowling runs onto it. Little short pass over to Overall. Just slows things down. Steadies the ship. Another short pass. Who's he got up there? Looking for Vincent. Harry Vincent, short pass. Over to almost to Michael Ross, taken out there by Jackson Daniels for McLaren. He's got a bit of time and space here to work in now. The Eagles down towards the clubroom side. Conifit tries to get a couple of hands on it. McLaren's banging out there in a hurry. Dylan Kleineck, now Reece Bartram going to bang it back in for the Kangaroos. Who's he got? Almost taken there by the Kangaroos. Luke Mitten's got it now. Round the corner. Hamble. Over there, they're battling it hard. Under pressure again, the Eagles. over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throwing. So good pressure once again. They've started well, the Kangaroos.
Yeah, well done, Fitty. I could hear some people in the crowd yelling out.
Fitty.
Fitty, it'd be kind of fit. So boundary umpire throws it in right in front of the clubhouse RSL area. Jesse McKinnon thumps it forward, gets it down to the
tackle.
450 for Victor Harbour.
How good was that?
And then we've had Ben Easlip wrapped up. There's Alex Moyle, and we'll have a stoppage throw up on the 50.
Laurie with the tap now for McLaren's. It comes out of Klein. Oh, Zach Dowling got smashed in a tackle there by little Matthews. That's Henry Matthews for McLaren's. Right in front of the bar position here in Strathalbyn. Short down the line. Who's he got? Oh, over the top of that player. Bartram bangs it onto his left. Up in there, Sam Overall should take this mark and does. Takes the mark. Little kick into the forward 50. Trying to get over to Michael Ross. Tries to get out of tackle, but it's holding the ball. Going to be taken by McLaren's.
Great tackle by Kane Hopkins by McLaren Vale. Dispossessed Michael Ross, very experienced campaigner, very solid man too. So Hopkins sends it up the centre, and it's chopped off there by Priddle for Victor. It's come out to McKinnon, then he gets it off to Heaslip. Heaslip by foot, inside 50, looking for a lead at the full top of the full forward square. And we've got Kegman, Goodison, thought he'd marked it, but umpire Tomo Thompson says off hands. You didn't mark it, and we'll have a stoppage throw up at the 25, right in front of the Victor Harbour goals.
Dangerous spot here. The Kangaroos looking to press and get their 6th goal. Off hands it goes. Over to McLaren's now. Bang a kick out of their centre wing position before you know it. Leading for the plate chase there. McLaren's. Oh, lovely tackle once again. That was
Priddle.
Priddle.
Brought himself right into this start of this quarter. Couple of big impact tackles on plays. So umpire Holmes balls it up on the far side, scoreboard side of the ground. Matthews for McLaren's got it. He's mauled by Fletcher, and then Luke Mitten saw something he didn't like, and
he
he's
didn't
come
like
in
the
to
tackle.
say, how's your father? And
Yeah, I tell you
three
what.
umpires out there for these boys.
Fletcher he's nailed a couple of tackles.
Oh,
That bloke,
Luis
hasn't
the
he?
Sharon. The Sharon was
What's going
still
on?
over the other side of the fence.
Oh, they've got a free kick out of all that,
I
McLaren's.
think this is one of the Matthews boys. Sends it by foot, inside 50, well inside 50.
Ellison.
And Ellison for McLaren's taken a timely mark. He sends it by foot to the full top of the full forward square. The McLaren player went over his head. It's been mopped up by Victor, and it's with Bartram's down there on the point line with his teammate Cooper, and they see it over the boundary line, which is probably the prudent way home here for a rush behind.
So Bartram now going to take the kick out for the Kangaroos. Weighs his options up. He's got a player out to the left of him. No, ignores that player. Oh, no, yeah, lovely dodgy play there. Just foxed his way over there to Dowling. Yep, they're out here on this side, clubroom side. Oh, lovely smother there by the human bobcat. The man they call Muff, Brett Ellis. Lovely smother, and it's going to be a ball up right in front of the coach's boxes.
That was a good smother too off Harry Vincent, who's no slouch when it comes to speed and execution. So Zach Dowling does the ruck duties, wins the tap down. It's Cooper on the ground with it, no, not Cooper, that's Weiss, Matthew Weiss with the McLaren player, umpire Tomo Thompson throws it up. Van der Lure attempts the ruck work. Rove best by Harry Vincent, gets it over to Dowling, his teammate. Dowling by foot, sends it down to the half forward flank by Victor. It's been chopped off by this bloke called Hare White. Whitey, the big bearded Whitey, what can he do with it? Looks down the line.
Kick there, shoved out of it there. Nice work, body work there by Connor Fitt. Oh, kicks it along towards the pocket. Oh, leading for the ball there. Lovely work. There was Brooke for the Kangaroos. Pass is on. Can he find his teammate? Yes, he can. Ben Heaset played very well so far in this game. Kicks it over to Elms. Had a fair bit of it too. Elms now. Short pass. They're using the ball. Possession footy by the Kangaroos. Kicks it out wide. Another short pass. Bryce Gibbs. Centre wing position, another short pass. They're using the ball, just keeping possession. Jesse McKinnon sharing the ball around. Weighs his options up, going to kick long this time. Boundary line, towards Treloar. Overall tries to mark it in there. Plenty of players around the ball. Harry Vincent. Oh, getting out of it was Venning. Under pressure, left foot around the corner. Bartram, lovely mark. And he's going to drive his Kangaroo teammates into attack right now.
Yeah, great mark by Bartram, floating in across the back of the pack, but his execution's offline and it's intercepted by Daniel Marr from McLaren. He sends it by foot onto Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis, centre wing, drives it up to the centre forward position for McLaren. No one home. There's a foot race on, and I think that's Mitchell Brooks picked it up. And it's now with Mitten. He's at centre forward. What can he do with it? Sends it down to the 25 for McLaren Vale. The McLaren player kept his footing, and he's got possession, sends it out to Fit, and Mitten's back in there to mop it up and slap it through for a goal!
Great goal! Mitten!
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Rushed, but eight close attempts at goal for McLaren. 6 to Victor Harbour, but Victor Harbour are 13 points ahead on the scoreboard.
Yep. So up in the middle now, we've got Laurie versus Treloar. Treloar gets a bit of a backhander on it. McLaren's with a clearance. Moyle round the corner. Bartram, look at him trying to get back in there. Now comes Jesse McKinnon. Gets a kick out of there. Under pressure, does very well. Ben Heaslip now, chip out wide. Beautiful intercept mark there by McLaren's. That was Brown. Darcy Brown kicks in as forward 50 for his team. Oh, Connor Fit! Lovely mark from behind. He's going to be kicking from just inside the 50, slight angle. And all of a sudden, McLaren's with a bit of a run on. Can they get back-to-back goals?
Yeah, he indicated to his teammates, I'm going to have a shot here. Let's not get too excited. We need to try and ratchet up some scoreboard pressure here. So I think good decision by Connor Fit. Distance shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's wind, not really an issue. In he comes.
Kick underway. It looks pretty good. It looks very good. Straight through the middle. A goal to McLaren's.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Goal 624.
Quite clearly, the scoring end. The Perry Jones Southern end, up they go. Rucks go at it. Treloar gets a fingertip. Oh, Dowling, lovely work in the middle. Kicks towards a forward 50. Who's got this one? McLaren's just trying to get it out there. Harry Vincent's getting tackled. Pressure on the forward 50. And it's just going to be another ball up right there. Tomo Thompson comes in. It's going to ball it up. Right on that 50-metre zone for the Kangaroos. Sam O'Reilly doing the ruck duties. Tackled! Well, did he have prior opportunity? No, he didn't. So, another ball up.
It's Billy Charlar from McLaren Vale. Got wrapped up by the McLaren player. Tomo Thompson throws it up. The Laurie, I think it was, tapped it forward first. We're inside 50 with Harry Vincent on the ground, and Billy Charlar wraps him up. And we'll have another stoppage throw up by Simon Thompson. Up it goes.
Oh, lovely tap over third man up in the ruck. That was Dowling kicked. Oh, lovely ball job there by Michael Ross. Trying to get it. It was Basham. They fly in there hard near the goal square, and it's going to be a ball up. Dangerous spot here. The Kangaroos.
Tantalisingly. Like almost in slow motion that was. So Cody Ellison gets the tap. rode best by the Victor player who slaps it onto his boot and he's kicked a point.
Yeah, it's Jesse McKinnon just banged it on the boot and just gets the point, the first point on the board for the Kangaroos.
Alex Moyle brings it into the 35 for McLaren Vale. That player's able to pick it up and get a hand pass off to Darcy Brown. Darcy Brown up the scoreboard side of the ground. It's a one-on-one contest out there. Tarquin Brown and couldn't quite pick up the McLaren player. Tarquin, it was last possession. Tarquin Brown free kick and he gets it off to Cooper.
Cooper now kicks down the line. One-on-one contest. Trelaw trying to get the mark out there. It's going to be touched over the boundary line through for a boundary throw-in. So far side centre wing. Beautiful day here in Strathalbyn. Lovely conditions for this final. Over the back of the pack it goes. Ellison now for McLaren Districts. Dowling was in there, so too is Bryce Gibbs, bangs it forward. Oh, lovely hands by Michael Ross. Marks it just inside the 50. Umpire's called him back. He's going to be kicking from 50. Little short pass is on over to Elms. So a bit of space in the forward line gave Elms an opportunity to lead, and he's going to kick from about 40 metres directly in front. The blue suede shoes of Jackson Elms.
And he's put those blue suede shoes to effect today for a return of 2 goals for the game so far, lining up for his third. And distance will not be a problem. It'll be accuracy. And if anything, the wind might be slightly assisting. Then he comes.
Kick underway by Elms. Umpire moves to the left a little bit, but that is a goal to the Kangaroos.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
That we had with all that
wind.
But anyway, back with umpire Holmes in the centre of the ground. Ball goes up.
Oh, grabbed him by the
No
head.
one won the ruck battle, but Laurie's able to rove it, pick it up and get it off to Matthews. Matthews by foot, down inside 50, well inside 50. Oh, rode brilliantly by Marr and he's legged by the opposition player, probably Dylan Kleinig, I think that was, for Victor Harbour. And he's going to take the same approach that his teammate Connor Fitt did on the last occasion they were inside 50 and just say, calm your farm boys, let's line up and have a crack here. It's within my wheelhouse, within my distance. So he'll let go, make contact about 48, 47 I reckon.
So here he is, Daniel Marr, one of the stars of the McLaren District side, lines that up. The kick is underway. It's going to the left. It's staying left. It's through for the minor score. So, score on the board now. McLaren's 3 goals, 7 plays. Victor Harbour 6 goals, 2. FPA scoreboard.
And just waiting for Reece Bartram to... Mitchell Brook not kicking this one in.
No, it looks like Bartram's got the kicking duties today.
Bartram pulls it out towards Cooper, ends up with Elms on the 50 on the clubhouse side of the ground. Elms takes a mark comfortably on his chest. Elms looking for a lead, goes down the line in front of the club rooms to a pack of players, and the keg man, 38, Goodison for McLaren, fists it out over the boundary line. We'll have boundary line throwing.
Yeah, right in front of the coach's box here. Boundary throw-in. Trelaw versus Laurie. Battling in there. Well, Laurie gets front position, gets the tap out. McLaren's first use of the ball. Vanderloo bangs it onto his left foot. Fisted along there. McLaren's Brett Ellis. Where is he? He's fighting in there hard. Players go in hard and tough. Been wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up. We're about 45 metres outside of the McLaren's goal. Up they go, tapped out by Fitt. Nice work by him. Bartram just bangs it on his boot. Oh, in there fighting hard on the honest Dowling. And he's been pinged, holding the ball. Trying to get it out.
Yeah, good tackle, Connor Fitt, and got rewarded. And the reward for his efforts will be A free kick on a shocking angle.
And tough with his breeze too, going from right to left of screen.
Yeah,
it's going to cross.
Complete mongrel of a place to be kicking from. But the ball's in his hands and distance probably within his range.
So Connor Fit, tough angle, tough kick. Oh, look at that, he's hung it to the right, out of bounds on the full. Yeah,
shanked it, you could say.
Off the side of his boot. And with this breeze, just hung right. Stayed right. So
it's a big congregation of people watching at the
more
back of the goals
people.
there.
Good to see him hanging around from the reserves final before. Over to Tarquin Brown now.
Tarquin Brown, back pocket for Victor Harbour, scoreboard side of the ground, goes for distance, gets it up to about the finding Jackson Elms, the blue suede shoes man, hits him on the chest. It was a really nice long pass with good accuracy. Elms looking for a lead, goes short, gets it up to centre wing. In the end, a really strong mark taken by Reece Bonding, but he got hammered by some of the opposition players, and Michael Ross comes in and says, "I have something to say about this."
Yeah, late.
And there's a 25. 25 being dished out by the umpire, so I don't know if that was some sort of descent off the ball or something.
Yeah, I think that was just
lippage, maybe.
Yeah, it was the late challenge there. So Victor Harbour now driving in their forward 50, popped up there looking for Basham, almost a one-hander, offhand it goes, diving on the ball. McLaren's left, right, they go in. That's going to be another ball up. We've got about 25 metres out, directly in front of the Kangaroos goal, looking for their 7th. Macho Man balls it up, tap over there. Oh, just a push out or something. I couldn't quite see what that one was for.
Yeah, Macho's found a free going the way of McLaren's, and that's off to Smith. Smith wastes no time, gets it up to the 50 now, defensive 50 for McLaren. That player marks it, goes in board to Billy Charlar. Charlar not far off the centre circle, finds a teammate. No, he can't. It's intercepted by Victor Harbour, and now they've got the flow of play through Heaslip. He's on the forward flank, feeds out a hand pass to Elms. Elms sends in a little chip kick to Overall. He's on about that 25 and takes it in front of his eyes, uncontested.
Yeah, lovely play, good ball movement, intercept play in the centre of the ground. McLaren's were almost out if they got that one, but great defensive pressure, and it ends up with this man, Sam Overall, notable goal kicker for the Kangaroos. Here they go. Sam Overall, the kick underway towards the near side, off line through for the minor score.
So on the FPA scoreboard, Victor Harbour 6 goals 339 to McLaren 3 goals 725. 14-point ball game. Alex Moore to bring the ball back in for McLaren Vale. Plays on out of the full back square. Gets it up to the half-back flank. A pack of players. Jackson Elms having a blinder today. Feeds it off to Jesse McKinnon. McKinnon back to Elms, attempting a little 1-2. And Elms is busted free of a tackle. Sends it towards the goals. And it's 3 for a point.
Couple of opportunities go begging. The McLaren side just play on quickly. Lovely play. They're doing well here. That's Darcy Brown. Just steadies the ship down. Says, boys, get back there. Up they go, centre wing position. Cam Jarrett sets himself. Fist over the back there. Hopkins lays the tackle. Good hard footy on Kleinig. The crowd love it.
The crowd are into it. Right in front of the bar area. They love it.
Ball up, right in front of him. Trelaw, double-hander, straight down to a McLaren's player, just bangs it on the boot. Sam Laurie, what was he doing down there? Wasn't in the ruck contest. Ellis now. Oh, tackled. Holding the man. Called.
Too high?
God just said holding the man. Kick out by Ellis now into the pocket. Oh, Connor Fit gets it. Jags a little kick out there towards the goals, and it's offline through for the minor score.
Well, they're not mucking around trying to transfer the play down to their end, McLaren Vale, that's for sure. So Tarquin Brown got the kick-in duties on this occasion. Victor Harbour are mixing up with who kicks in. Tarquin Brown plays on out of the square. Sends a floater down to the 50, but a Roo player's found it. That's Miller, and he's wrapped up by Cody Ellison from McLaren Vale, and we'll have a stoppage throw up almost on the 50.
Tap out by Trelaw. Oh, Penn Heaslip just gets pounded. Oh, tough call. Prior opportunity. Umpire said, yep, he had some. A kick underway now by McLaren's. Off hands it goes. Tarquin Brown tries to lay a tackle on his opponent, and Matty Merritt does so. Not enough time to get rid of that one. And it's going to be a ball up in a dangerous spot here. McLaren's looking for their 4th goal. Leading for it now. Oh, look, Brett Ellis is in there. Kane Cooper. Now they get it out of here, the Kangaroos. Fletcher battling in there. Handball over the top. Down the line he goes. Elms gets a half a kick on it. Clowns are called. Jackson Daniels wrapped into a tackle. And it's going to be a ball. It's a boundary throw-in.
Boundary throw-in. Just worse than the offensive 50. The forward 50 for McLaren on the scoreboard side of the ground. Nice high throw in, and McLaren get the benefit of the ruck tap. It's roved by Marr. Marr's wrapped up immediately by Overall from Victor Harbour, and Macho Man says there's an infringement here.
Yeah, I think he got a boot in the hand there. I think that was good.
Was that Tomo?
Yeah, Tomo.
Thompson.
He got a boot in the hand there. Just very tough, aggressive footy. Tried to get a hip and shoulder, but got a hand, put his foot on a hand there. Short kick, finds, is that Venning?
Beautiful pass.
Yeah,
beautiful
dart.
Spear pass into the chest of Venning, who presented on a lead and was honoured by Marr, and sent it to him lace out. Fantastic.
Going to be kicking outside, just outside 50, lining up like he's done it every day of the week. Breeze going from right to left, going to be taking a bit of that right hand goal post. Let's see what he can do. He does send it right, and the ball stays right. Oh, lovely mark by Ellison, right on the line. Tough angle to kick this one. He's going to be running around. I'd say he's going to be doing a check-sider. In the shadows is Cody Ellison.
Well, I can't see any holes left by Victor here. They've plugged them all up.
Check-sider. Little chippy kick, it's through the goals! A great goal there to McLaren's.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
That's what we're getting. And
most of that
ball game.
Most of that scoring down at the southern end there. Ball up in the middle. Who's going to get the next one? Trelaw versus Laurie. Backhanded by Laurie. In there is beautiful work by Fletcher. Got tackled. Crunched. Umpire says, thank you very much, I'll have this one. Bit of argy-bargy going on out there.
There's been some very heavy tackles in this game.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Finals footy. And umpire throws it up from the full stoppage. Laurie got the advantage of it, chopped off by Heaslip for Victor Harbour. He's streaming down through the middle of the ground. Gets it into the inside 50. Jackson Elms overran it. Overall couldn't pick it up. Harry Vincent can. He's on the right foot. And sends it down towards a cracker goal, and it goes through for a point.
So now, Victor Harbour with a couple of missed opportunities in this quarter towards the northern end. 4 goals, 8 McLarens. They trail Victor Harbour 6 goals, 5. So here we go. Brown now for McLaren's. Going to kick out long, out of side, looking for Ellison. Presents well, off hands though. Oh, look at that lovely tackle by Matty Weiss for Kangaroos. On Jackson Daniels, going to be a ball up just outside the 50 for the Kangaroos.
So, Macho Man bowls it up, and Ruxley battle, bit of a dead heat. Balls hit the ground. Trelaw went in after it like a rover. It's thumped out by a McLaren player. Daniel Marr's got the ball. He's jumped on by, I think, Matty Weiss from Victor Harbour, and Macho Man says, let's have another ball up.
3 minutes gone into this second quarter. Tapped out by Victor, taken by Vanderloo. Around the corner he goes, down the line, bouncing ball. Which way will it go? Ellison gets a A little handball. Here he goes. Brett Ellis gets out of trouble, gets a kick away. Taken by Kleinig for the Kangaroos. And he's just going to steady the ship, kicks it down the line.
Kleinig gets it up to centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground, goes over that pack of players. At the back was Treloar. Treloar gets it off to Weiss. Weiss by foot, well inside 50 now, up to the 25. Overall can't complete the mark. Spins around his opponent, and a little bit of fancy stuff going on there with Elms. It's back with Overall. He sends it across the face of goal, and we've got Jamie Smith for McLaren getting over to, was it a point? Yeah. Rush through one for a point, then straight off to Alex Moyle. Moyle picks out Brett Ellis on the 25 metre line.
Ellis now for McLaren's, drives it long, centre wing position. Lovely hands there by Cooper. Kane Cooper playing well for the Kangaroos. Sun in his eyes, weighs the options up, kicks it up in towards the forward 50. Lovely hands by Michael Ross.
That's the siren.
There's the siren to end the second quarter, and the opportunity to put the Kangaroos up by, what's that? They're already up by 10 points. This will give them 16-point lead.
This will hurt them.
This will hurt.
Starting the obvious, but this will hurt them. They did not need this on the siren.
So, Michael Ross.
No goals so far today.
The left foot of Ross goes, kicks, and is through for the minor score. So let off there. They missed their opportunities there, the Kangaroos, in this quarter. So they lead the game though, and it is 6 goals. Is that 6 goals? 7. 6 goals, 7 plays McLaren Districts. 4 goals, 8 on the FPA scoreboard.
It's an 11-point lead to the Roos, and well, McLaren, they're there. They're certainly thereabouts.
Yeah, it's got that feeling it's going to go down the wire. Whoever's got the most stamina, whoever's can take the ability to sustain pressure for 4 quarters.
And the fitness factor, because I reckon it's warmer out there than what for these guys running around. It's warmer than what we think.
Yeah, and the Kangaroos did have that rest as well. They didn't have to play last week, so that might just help them. But who knows? Anybody's game, there's no doubt about it. This is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, stream live on happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Today I'm talking to the president of the Victor Harbour Football Club, Simon Grenfell. Simon, welcome.
Thanks, Steve.
What a game of football we've got out here today.
It's on. It's pretty close.
Nerves?
Oh, very nervous, yes.
Mate, your time at Victor Harbour Football Club, tell us about that. How did you first get involved?
I've been involved with the Victor Harbour Footy Club probably for the last 10, 15, probably 15 years.
Yep.
On and off, junior footy, a bit of coaching, bit of that sort of stuff. But yeah, come back into the committee about 4 years ago. So yeah.
And you got two sons that play?
Yes, yeah. They're playing the reserves tomorrow. They've been in there, they've been playing reserve, A grade and reserve. So they're excited for tomorrow. Against Counter Bay down at Yankalilla, so it'll be good.
You hear a lot about the culture of this football club. It's pretty much a reborn footy club, isn't it? Because it wasn't long ago you guys were bottom of the table, and now to be minor premiers and looking like a red hot chance to win the premiership. Tell us what transformed the club.
Yeah, obviously we've got probably led by Stevie Fairhurst and Damien Cross. A few years ago we wanted to really focus on getting some of our previous junior players back to the club. So our senior Colts won a grand final in 2019, and there was Jesse McKinnon, and he wasn't involved in that game, but he's a previous star of the club. He'd been down at South, so we've got Jesse back, we've got Jackson Elms back, and we've really just built on that, getting a lot of those guys back to the club. We've got those family commitments and club commitments to the club. So yeah, it's been really good. There's great vibe around the club.
Yep.
They're all mates. They all hang out together. So it's been really good, and that's extended down to the reserves as well. We've got, if you see the reserves are out the other side of the ground. Bit of heckling, a bit of cheering out the other side of the ground. They love to get around it. So yeah, it's really, really good. So.
And so tell us about the Senior Colts Premiership, the nucleus of that. They're in the side. Who are those players?
You've got Mitch Brook, who's our full back. We've got Kane Cooper, Zach Dowling, Dill Kleinig, Harry Vincent. So yeah, we've got all those that have come back into it. Yep. That's really good. We've got Dill's brother Reese, he's come back into it. So that's really exciting for us. Heath Trelaw, here's our ruckman.
Yep.
They've all played junior footy, come up through the grades, and they work really well together. It's great to be able to get, the likes of Sam Overall back. He's at Victor Harbour, played his junior footy at Victor Harbour before playing at Souths. Even Bryce Gibbs, his dad was a club legend. He's won 4 or 5 premierships with the club.
Yep.
So it's great to get him back. He was around the club when he was a junior. Didn't play, but remembers hanging out at the club. So that's really good. And so we've got Ross hanging around at the club, and Bryce's lad Charlie comes out and runs around, and so that really family atmosphere is really good. And so we've got close alignment between what the footy department and the committee is really good as well. So.
And the way you get those young players back, there's a thing called the 100 Club. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the 100 Club's important to us. That's one of our supporter groups. They're all $100 for their membership, and we have a 100 Club lunch during the year, and we have a 100 Club draw during the every home game. So again, it's just another fundraiser. But they're committed members. They all come out and some of them do a shift on the canteen, or they help out the country champs. So that's it's just another a really good part of the club that we need to be able to thrive as a club.
And that money gets used on retaining those players.
Yeah, yep. I mean, we've all got salary. We've got the salary caps, but that helps fundraise for the club that we can afford to help pay our junior players or our club players. So
a bit of petrol money, things like that.
Petrol money, like everybody else. But they're really important. A club, a successful club is driven by its volunteers. We've got wonderful facilities that over the years, not just the committee now, but the committee going back 5-10 years, we're saving for and had a vision for, and we're now the custodians of that. So, we've got, I'd like to say, one of the best facilities in the league. And we're very grateful for that. There's a lot of committee work that goes into building that and maintaining it. We've got great sponsorships like the Elliott Hotel, South Coast Realty, and Intersport are our major sponsors. We've got great relationships with them, and they support our club. And we couldn't, Hotel Elliott, we go back there all the time. That's where we go back after an away game. Hopefully we'll be back there tonight. And they also work in our kitchen. They provide meals, so we've got top quality meals. So we're really lucky to have a strong club across all those divisions.
Yeah, and the Victor Harbour Football Club, I mean, you'd be really rapt. I mean, you've got minor premiers this year, tick. You've got the male medalist Jesse McKinnon, tick.
Yes.
And what about Sam Basham, 100 goals,
Yep.
gets leading goal kicker, male medal night, amazing time to see Ian Basham presenting that award to his son. Tears in his eyes.
Yep.
Tell us about the Basham dynasty, number 29.
Yeah, again, that's just a really good club story. Sam, Ian's obviously a club legend in our team of the century, but for Sam, he's been around the club, again, since he was all his footy at the club. Been a star over the last few years. Could have gone away and got played elsewhere and got more money, but he stuck hard with the club when we weren't doing so well. But to be able to provide that opportunity for a club legend like Sam, someone who's around the club, a really good clubman, has been great. And that's what the other weekend when we played Yankalilla, that's what your club's about, to see those families really benefit from that. Because we've got Ben, his brother, coaching the reserves as well, which is really, really good. He's doing a great job there.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Really good for the club.
And the future of the club, how's that looking?
Oh, again, we're still developing our juniors. We've got junior colts in the finals tomorrow. Our senior colts haven't been going that well over the years, but we had a lot of senior colts come up and play senior footy this year, which was really good. And our senior colts have still been training with the senior squad. So we're really confident that they'll come on over the next couple of years to play reserve football and then senior football. We've got a few guys down at South, which is promising. We'll look to strengthen that over the next couple of years and really encourage them to go to South to get that higher level coaching and higher level skills and that exposure to the higher level footy, and so they can come back and make the Victor Harbour Football Clubs more successful.
Well, you got guys like Eli White. I mean, 15 years old. Yeah. He's an incredible player. He's only played the one A-grade game, I think it was this year.
Yep.
You've got some, there's a lot of upside to you guys, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. And, we've got to build ongoing success. You look at the likes of McLaren districts, I think they've finished in the top two in just about every grade. They've got the good women's program, but that's, we want to be able to get that sort of level of success.
Yep.
And that doesn't come overnight, but you need a strong club with strong values and that are working hard to be able to achieve those things.
Fantastic, yeah. And what about this game today? What are your thoughts? I mean, it's tight, 11 points in it, half-time. Standout performances, tell us, what do you think?
Oh, listen, it's going to come down to the wire. There's no doubt it'll come down to the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to an umpiring decision in the last 5 minutes is what we all hope for.
Yes.
But, our guys are committed, they'll be strong. Hopefully we can put a bit more space in, a bit more than 11 points in the third quarter, and run over the top of them in the last.
Yeah, telling third quarter come up here. We can't wait to see what happens. Simon Grenfell, thanks for your time.
No, Steve, thank you very much.
It's been the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio 90.1, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Chris Shaddock and Steve G.
Thank you very much, Ian Wright in the Happy FM studio. The umpires have just made their way to the centre of the ground. The Kangaroos are out, McLarens are out, Guns are out, the Sun's out, and this is finals football fever at Strathalbyn. Who will win this one? Kangaroos are up by 11 points. Huge stakes on offer here. Who's going to be playing in the grand final, get that first seat? Chris, what are your thoughts?
Well, I spoke to one of our colleagues at Happy FM, our Happy FM's very own Greg Rocky Brand at half-time.
Rocky, what's he up to?
Well, he made the observation that Brett Ellis in that midfield is causing issues for Victor Harbour.
Issues.
And if they can get on top of that and stop Ellis's feed and possession total racking up, then they might be able to hang on to this lead and come away with the all-important win.
Yeah, well, how do you stop the Bobcat, the guy that just burrows in like there's no tomorrow? He's a big game player.
3-game male medalist. On the other side, we've got, and he's the captain of McLaren Districts. On the other side, we've got Jesse McKinnon, back-to-back male medals for 23 and 24 season. And, is this going to be a captain-led win? Is one of these captains that they're close to their top player in both sides? Is that captain's leadership going to set the example, inspire the teammates to draw away?
Well, we're about to find out, mate. We've got half a game of footy here, and you've got that feeling it's going to go down to the wire. No one's going to give up on this one. Big battle ahead. Kangaroos versus the Eagles. Last year's premiers versus this year's hopefuls. Umpire Tomo Thompson about to get things underway in the middle. He holds the Sharon up. It's game on. Ball up. Trelaw versus Laurie. Tapped out of there by Laurie. Bouncing ball. Harry Vincent in there. Now goes Vanderloo. Off it goes. Finauti in there. Hard, tough. Nobody's getting this one out. That's going to be a ball up right on the edge of the square.
So umpire Thompson just telling the players which direction he's going to be backing out. The ball goes up. Won by McLaren Vale. Rove best by Heaslip for Victor Harbour. Now with overall Victor Harbour. Back to Heaslip. Heaslip on the left boot inside 50. Bryce Gibbs tries to flick it over. Harry Vincent's picked it up. Running into open goal. Snaps!
He's got it! No, he hasn't! Free kick! Right in the goal square. Just got slammed as he kicked it. And he is going to have a shot from virtually no distance, about 10 metres out. There's an angle, but it will have no problems with this one whatsoever. Looking for their 7th goal.
He just finds another gear when he gets possession of the ball. It's just, he's just off like a shot.
Yeah, he's good to watch.
He's already kicked one today.
The number 9 for the Kangaroos will not have a trouble with this one. Virtually point blank range. For the Kangaroos, the talented Harry Vincent strolls in, kicks, and he has got it! Goal to the Kangaroos, 7 goals, 7 plays for
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Number 4, Brett Ellis. What's he got? What's Luke Minton got? Connor Fitt going to do the ruck word against Treloar. Connor Fitt gets the tap on that one. He's done well in the ruck today. Look at that. He slipped straight through like a train. Bangs it onto his left foot around the corner looking for Elms. Bouncing ball. Last possession free kick going to be taken there by the brewery man. As you call him, the keg.
The keg man. The keg man. Because when girls used to ask him when he was younger, does your dad own a brewery? His answer was yes.
Kevin Wilson.
Yeah, very much so. Dad's got one.
The keg man kicks it down the line. Centre wing, up they go. Fisted over there. Stock for Kangaroos. Gets a kick on it. There, a lovely tap there by Kangaroos into there. Go looking for Basham. Offhand, over the back it goes. Venning leads for the McLaren side. Tackled. Brushes a tackle. Gets done this time. Holding the ball.
Free kick to Basham.
Tackle. And then could not get
Harry
away
Vincent's come out with it.
Harry's the dynamo up there.
Harry on fire at the moment.
Looking for his second goal in the third quarter.
Second goal in 2 minutes.
He is the X factor in the forward line for the Kangaroos. Going to be kicking from about, maybe only 25, 30 metres out. Slight angle. Harry Vincent, the talent. Let's see what he's got. Yes, he's got it. The goal to the Kangaroos.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Arrears McLaren districts, so not the way they would have wanted to open the account for the third quarter. So ball goes up in the middle. Treloar wins the tap, but Laurie Fitt gets a little bit of a hand on it too, and it's bounced down to ground, and players have wrapped it up. We'll have another throw up in the other centre circle. We've got 3 centre circles here today.
Well, look at him, he's in there. Number 4, Brett Ellis dives in there hard. Morrill now gets a kick forward for McLaren's. In they go. Luke Minton now. Kick around the corner. Who's he got? Can't find anyone. Kleinig takes the cut-off mark and is going to get the Kangaroos down to the centre wing. Up they go. Off hands. Stock tries to read the pack front and centre. Being bustled over. Through for a boundary throw-in.
So, centre of the ground. Well, centre wing position of the ground on the scoreboard side. Boundary umpire throws it in. Nice big throw. Rucks do battle. Treloar gets his hand to it first. Backs up with another tap. Ball hits the ground. Vanderlua! Districts dispossessed in a spin tackle. Picked up there by Fennerty. Fennerty by foot. Gets it down to the 50. Kleinig couldn't take the mark, but he's able to have a second go at it, second effort, and he's wrapped up the McLaren district player. I think that was Matthews, and umpire Thompson ball it up on the 50.
Tapped out of there by the Kangaroos. Reading the ball there was Minton. He's still battling in hard. That was Zach Dowling. Just bustled over, thrown over for a boundary throw-in. So just inside, forward 50, boundary line throw-in. Rucks go at it. Connor Fitz doing well against Treloar. Jesse McKinnon read the ball well. Dowling now gets a couple of hands on it. Got tackled. So too was Jesse McKinnon. Got out of trouble. Harry Vincent. He's a magician out there today. Reading well there was Venning. Gets a kick out for McLaren's over the boundary line. Out of bounds on the full. Going to be taken out here by Tarquin Brown for the Kangaroos.
And the ball just spilling over into the road that goes around the boundary. That young woman picks it up, throws it back into Michael Ross, and he sends it by boot up towards centre wing. So pack of players, no one can take the mark. The ball's hit the ground, it's bobbling around. Browlers comes in, says give it to me, sends it in back past the 50. Vanderlua can't complete the mark. It's a hot footy at the moment, and it's out to Fitt. Fitt has a pop at goal. and makes it down to the jaws of the goal line, but chopped off by Tarquin Brown.
Kick out there to Stock now. Daniel Stock weighs his options up. Left foot down the line. Lovely hands presented there by Overall. Overall. Short puzzle going down the centre wing position, looking for his mate Michael Ross. Off hands it goes. Kangaroos now. Who have they got out there? Kicked off the ground into a dangerous spot. Lovely hands by Gibbs. Gibbs doesn't muck around. Plays on. Looks for Basham. Over the top it goes. Leading, repelling the attack there is McLaren's. Over to Ellis. Ellis to Mitten. Mitten now kicking out wide. Long. Oh, it's out to space. Free kick after disposal on Mitten. Going to be taken here by McLaren's. Bit of space by McLaren's. Over there to Brown. Darcy Brown. Looking inboard. Going to kick down the line now. Left foot. Up they go. Off hands fisted. Kangaroos. Jesse McKinnon over to Dowling. Dowling now through the centre. Lovely pass. Finds Basham. Basham gets onto his right foot. Kicks towards the goals. It's going offline and through for the minor score. Kangaroos 8 goals, 8 plays. McLaren's 4 goals, 8 on the FPA scoreboard.
Yeah, minor score for Victor. They'll just take that and let the ship steady a bit. And McLaren Districts to bring it in. They go short to the 25, effective to Fennerty. Fennerty marks it on his chest, lace out. Just better than 25. Fennerty going down the scoreboard side of the ground, plays down the line, looking for Ellison. Ellison dropped the mark but roved it well, picked it up, got it onto the boot. It's been chopped off here by Tarquin Brown for Victor Harbour. He's got a hot footy, he gets it off to Stocky, Daniel Stock. He sends it inboard to the centre wing position to Heaslip, who's asking for the 25.
The crowd liked that one, didn't they?
Umpire obliges by getting out the Stanley Fat Max, and 25 it is. That brings him up to almost on top of the flank.
Kick there, looking for Overall. Got a couple of hands on it, fisted from behind. McLaren's repel the attack. They boot it out of there in a hurry. Connor Fitz sets himself off hands. Defensive pressure there by Kane Cooper. And it's going to be a boundary throw. No, free kick taken there.
Yeah, off ball. We had umpire Holmes right on top of it. Ben Heaslip dumped Lockie Matthews.
Yeah.
So free kick. When you're doing that right in front of the umpire.
Yeah, undisciplined play. So Matthews now looking to drive it down the centre wing. Kick up there to a pack. A lot of players formed up here. Presented well, the Kangaroos. Smothered. Here he goes. Brett Ellis puts a shoulder in, dives on the player, the Kangaroo player there. Couldn't quite see who that was. Who have we got? That was, couldn't see. Up it goes now. Going to be throw up. Centre square. Tapped. Oh, in there, hard. Stock tries to get it out. Lovely work by Zach Dowling. Kangaroos fist it forward. Here he is, the dynamo. Harry Vincent, forward 50. Handball. Jackson Elms looking for Bryce Gibbs. Where is he? Tackled. Handball. Out of there. McLaren's under pressure. Bangs it out. Looking for Moylan. Finds that player.
Moyle on the 50, defensive 50 for McLaren. Moyle by foot goes inboard, finds Brett Ellis at true centre half back position. Ellis feigns one way, goes the other, takes on the man standing the mark, gets around him, gets up to a centre circle, sends it inside 50, looking for and finding a great mark by Matthew Merritt right on the 50. And what's the umpire calling? Yeah, give it back, take the mark. And Merritt, well, if he can kick this, he needs a 55-metre kick.
It's going to be a long way. No, he's looking for passes.
He is a big unit.
Oh!
25 off the ball. We've got a 25 that's going to bring him down to almost the 25.
No, it was a some sort of free kick off the ball. Couldn't quite see what that was for, but
to Vanderloo.
There we go. That's a gimme goal. So we couldn't quite pick up what was going on there, but Tomo Thompson was onto it.
Vanders has got the free kick.
Slight angle, should get this one. Left foot of Vanderloo. Drifting offline through for the minor score. So McLaren's 4 goals, 9 plays. Victor Harbour 8 goals, 8 on the FPA scoreboard.
Victor wastes no time, play on out of the fullback square, get it up to the back flank position for Victor, but it's chopped off nicely by Sam Venning onto the chest. He looking for Jarrett, sends it down inside 50. Jarrett was under heavy pressure, couldn't take the mark. Now we've got Daniel Maher fighting for it with Cooper, Kane Cooper, right on the 50 metre line, the McLaren's 50 metre line in front of the, or on the club room side of the ground. Boundary ump comes in to ball it back in. He's throwing it a long way in, and Laurie did best with the ruck tap. Get the balls, hit the deck. It's right on the forward flank area. Heaslip's got it, ducks his head down, gets it out to Zach Dowling. Zach Dowling sends it by a foot down to the forward flank position for Victor.
Venning versus Overall, they're battling hard. Venning wins the contest, streams through the middle, gets a handball out of there to his teammate. Off hands, goes to Michael Ross. Michael Ross to Elms, kick towards the forward 50. Lovely work, body by Basham. He bangs it onto the boot and gets a goal for the Kangaroos.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Are fighting back and getting plenty of possession, but Victor are just able to keep going with it.
Connor Fit gets the tap for the McLarens. Here he goes, Brett Ellis. Look at him. Don't argue with him. He's coming through left foot. Mongrel sort of a punt though. Gives his teammate an opportunity. Cody Ellison gets tackled. Matty Merritt bangs it onto the boot. Fletcher now for the Kangaroos over to Heaslip. Heaslip, left footer, goes astray. Banged onto the boot by McLaren's. They've got themselves a goal. There's one back for the Eagles. Who was that, Chris? Couldn't quite pick out that player.
I reckon it's...
Jamie Brown?
I reckon.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yeah. And back in the centre of the ground. Ball's thrown up and Laurie wins, Fit that is, wins the tap. McKinnon for Victor, grabs the ball. He's tackled by Billy Chalar, and Chalar from the right foot gets down to the forward flank for McLaren.
They're taken by Trelaw, off hands it goes. Daniel Stock leads for the Kangaroos. Handball long to Dowling, got FAD, free after disposal, got a smack in the chops or the ribs or something, and the Macho Man umpire Darren White's right onto that one. Kick out wide by Dowling. Got a bit of time and space out here. Who's he give it to? But that man, Priddle, kicks it in there looking for Elms. Oh! Off hands it goes. And over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. Just inside their forward 50. Boundary line throw-in. Out of side.
Elvis is having a bit of a day out, I reckon.
He's playing very well. Boundary throw-in now. Going to be Overall against Laurie. Overall gets the tap. Oh, McKinnon, look at him, lovely work. Turns around, kicks it up towards Basham. Off hands it goes, front and centre. Who's got this one? Oh, Harry Vincent almost tackled there. McLaren's under pressure. Brett Ellis gets a handball. Over to Billy Chalar, kicks around the corner. Kangaroos drop the mark. There was Trelaw. Zach Dowling. Oh, try to get it out. Gets handball. Play-ons a call. Kick by Kangaroos. Elms, what can he do? Tries to lead for the ball there. Venning, was it? No, Goodison over the ball. Handball by Ellis. Out there to Moyle. Under pressure. Gets a handball. Brown now. Matthews for McLaren's. Cam Jarrett bangs it onto the boot. Anybody's ball here. Goes to Clyde. Hammered high. Play on. Sakol.
A little bit of head work. A little bit of headwork to Kleininger, gets a free kick, doesn't muck around, sends it out to Zach Dowling in front of the club room, centre wing sort of position. There's some sort of infringement.
Another whistle. Oh.
Someone's down.
Yeah, who's that? McLaren's player.
Someone's down, got a couple of trainers with him.
Yeah, that looks like it's...
Steve Adams is right on
Kane
it.
Hopkins is down. So he's under... Oh, geez.
I didn't see what happened.
No, that one's... out of play, so we couldn't quite pick that up, but he does not look like he's having a lot of fun out there.
He's upright, for people listening on the radio, he's upright and walking off under his own steam.
Yep.
Now he's broken into a slight jog, but he's coming off the ground. So
trainer's looking after him, he'll be alright.
Just trying to pick up who's coming on.
Matty Weiss has got the ball for the Kangaroos now. He's going to drive it into the forward 50, looking for a target up forward. Who's he got? Overall attempts the mark, tackling high, and copped a free kick there. Bryce Gibbs gave away the free kick on Moyle from the McLarens.
So we're at the 25 for Victor Harbour. Moyle goes inboard. Umpire says, no, not so fast, Moyle, come back. Kick it over to the mark, please. So we're back between the 25 and the 50 for Victor Harbour and McLaren's defensive area. Moyle goes inboard again up to towards the centre.
Bartram.
And Bartram for Victor Harbour has got himself in the way and taken a timely mark.
Leading for the ball there. Ellis gets a fist on it, timely fist. Dowling now for the Kangaroos. Handball out, Kangaroos. Just burnt the ball there. Couldn't get the kick on the boot. There was that was Reece Kleinig, and it's been last possession free kick. Going to be a... umpire just doesn't know what's going on. It's a last possession free kick for mine.
Umpire's conferring.
Undecided. So yeah, last possession free kick going to be taken by McLaren's.
So Alex Moyle, another possession to him. So he's not keen on going down the line. He wants to go inboard again, eyeing off that centre half back sort of area.
He's done it.
Finds something short, goes up to the 50 and executes a nice little pass taken by Sam Venning, taken in front of the eyes. He's on the 50. He wants to go across the ground. His kick's partially smothered. We're still on the 50. Harry Vincent picks it up, gets it off to Bryce Gibbs. Bryce Gibbs by foot over to Ben Heaslip. Now he's marked at about 47, 48 metres out on a slight angle, and he will have a crack at goal. The way he's shaping up.
Take his best kick from here. The slight breeze going from his right to his left. So he wanted to take a little bit of that right-hand goalpost. It's probably be his best advice. We've got a good shot of here, courtesy of the Steve Adams camera work. Happy FM.
25?
What's going on? What happened there?
It's been reversed.
What was the story there? Bit of...
severe lippage? Not sure.
That's bizarre.
But McLaren have got it, and now it's with Billy Charlar, centre wing, right in front of the clubhouse. And he's getting plenty of instruction from the members of the public there, let me tell you. So Billy Charlar goes down the line, gets it to 50 almost, and a pack of players off hands and over the line for boundary throwing.
So didn't quite see what that free kick was for.
No, it was bizarre.
I didn't see anyone argy-bargy.
See, this can be the advantage of the three umpires, can't it?
Yes. So you are ball in now, right in front of the front bar here at Strathalbyn. Laurie sets himself, gets a tap on it. Dowling has played well today, so too has Harry Vincent. Lovely hands, the Kangaroos through Priddle down the centre of the ground. Kenny set himself, Elms, in goes Sam Basham, running for it. Now the McLaren's through numbers. Jackson Daniels gets a kick down there, looking for Billy Charlar, finds that player through run. The handball goes astray. Kangaroos capitalise. Kick down there. Elms wraps the ball up. Handball to Vincent. Vincent now bangs it in the boot. He's got himself a goal. The Kangaroos get another 10.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Here, the Eagles really are desperate for a goal.
Well, if Harry Vincent was a push bike, would you call him a Marvin Starr because of all the extra gears he's got? Ball goes up, it's won by Pitt, slight tap. McLaren get the ball out through, I reckon it's Matthews, it's down to the 50 now. Luke Mittens paddling it forward. Billy Charlar's in there.
Here he goes.
Luke Mittens close enough to have a crack at goal, sends it goalward, and it's gone out of bounds, and it will be a last possession free kick taken by Mitchell Brook. Gets it out to Cooper. Cooper's on the defensive 25 for Victor Harbour, right in front of the scoreboard. Cooper goes down the line, gets it up to the back flank position. Jesse McKinnon flies for it, couldn't pull it in. Umpire says you've been infringed against anyway, Jesse, so have a free kick, lad.
McKinnon now for the Kangaroos. Short kick, just chopped off there by Sam Laurie for McLaren's. He's got a player out wide. Plenty of space out here for the Eagles if they move the ball quickly. Billy Challar's free, couldn't see him. Kicks it back. Just giving it to Venning now. Venning drives it down the line. What's he got on offer? Lovely hands by Connor Fitt. What can he do? Fitt weighs his options up. Wants to drive into the forward 50. What's he got on offer? Up they go towards Cody Ellison. Off hands. Great defence there by the Kangaroos. Here comes Bryce Gibbs. Kicks it out centre wing position. Bouncing ball. Venning, a handball. Over to Hopkins. Hopkins to Daniels. Jackson Daniels kicks it up into the forward 50 for the Eagles. Fisted out there. Luke Minton grabs the ball. Handballs it back. A little party trick to Matthews. Oh, look at lovely work there by the Kangaroos. Nay Rappel through Kleinig. Centre position. Bouncing ball. Basham tries his hardest, couldn't get there. McLaren's Rappel, they bang it back towards the forward 50. Here he is playing well with Bartram. No, the lovely down the line. Ben Heaslip presented well, and he's going to settle the ship down here for the Kangaroos.
Heaslip right in front of the front bar at the Strathalbyn Sporting Complex. He's signalling to his teammates, go long boys, go long, I'm going to send it long. And off he goes, gets it down to the 50. Pack of players forms. It's off hands. It's with Overall. Sam Overall gets it out to Brocky. Brocky left foot spear pass into the full forward area over Michael Ross's head. At the back we've got Jamie Smith from McLaren trying to get the ball, but he's upended by Harry Vincent. Oh. Vincent over to Dowling. Dowling has a crack at goal. It's through the middle.
Great goal, Dowling. The Kangaroos are irresistible.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
For this game, it's gone into time on here in the third quarter. He'd be very happy with his charges. We've played 24 and a half minutes in the third quarter.
Well, they're 35 points in arrears, McLaren Districts. So the ball goes up, Fitt wins the tap and gets it back. Running through the centre of the ground was Fitt. He sends it down to the inside 25. And Daniel Mars roved it. He's been tackled.
Great
Spun
tackle.
around at the top of the forward square.
That was a goal-saving tackle.
Oh, was it? What? And that was, I think, Reece Kleinig executed that. Dylan Kleinig gets a tap on the head from his teammates because they know that saved a certain six-pointer. Anyway, it's out the back. Daniel Mars roved it. He's been set upon by Dylan Kleinig. And again, so Daniel Mars got a free kick. On the 25, smack bang in front, just about.
Yeah, so this is a dead cert goal for McLaren's. Will not miss this one. Looking for their sixth goal.
They
need it. Absolutely, they do.
It can't come soon enough.
So, massive opportunity. The kick underway. Oh my goodness, he's missed it. Wow, should have got that one. 5 goals, 10 McLaren's play. Victor Harbour, 11 goals, 8. And Victor Harbour breathe a sigh of relief. And McLaren's, geez, that one hurt him. Kane Cooper now for the Kangaroos, going to drive it towards the centre wing position. Pack forms, off hands it goes. Overall, over to Gibbs. Gibbs now got tackled, pressure on Matty Weiss, little handball over to Jesse McKinnon. McKinnon to Kleinig. Kleinig, kick, mongrel punt, Basham, what can he do? Repelling now, the Eagles, out wide, little left footer. Oh, Treloar, defensive pressure. Somehow McLaren's get it out of there. They've got a bit of space here. In goes Cooper. Bowled him, clean bowled. Daniel Marr kicks it out wide, looking for Matty Merritt. He's got the run of the ball. Boundary has beaten him, though. It's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Gee, he'd be wishing that just held up. He just needed it to sit, just that fraction of a second more. I just noticed about this boundary umpire. I like how high he gets the ball. He gets it really high and straight in the air.
Yeah, he does. Look at that. He's a beauty. Cody Ellison gets the tap over for McLaren's pack forms. In they go hard. Kleinig, defensive pressure. They're going in hard. And once again, this defensive pressure from the Kangaroos has really set the tone here. Ball up. Cody Ellison try to get it out. Oh, look at that. Vanderloo just comes third man out in the right. Somehow Daniel Marr gets the ball, tries to rush his way through towards the goals. Couldn't get through. Tackled again. Another ball up.
Yeah, Kleinig took on Marr and stopped the run of play. It's out to Gibbs. Gibbs throws it onto the boot, gets it into the back flank position, looking for Michael Ross. He can't pull it in. It's now out with McLaren Districts.
Oh,
and the siren's gone.
Unbelievable quarter there by the Kangaroos. They are looking to be the team to beat in the 2024 Grand Final. Is that the quarter that sets them up to get in here? 11 goals 8, McLaren Districts 5 goals 10. And well, if you're a Kangaroo supporter, you'd be pretty happy with that. For McLaren's, they have just been put under pressure, put to the sword.
They haven't been able to keep up, have they?
No.
I'm stating the obvious, but 34 points in arrears, McLaren's are. And, well, from the first quarter, this is what set the foundation. 5 straight goals to Victor Harbour in the first quarter really got them going and has helped them cement a solid foundation to build on for the rest of this game. And they're looking, they're in the sweet spot here for the last quarter.
Yeah, they've been called the juggernauts early in the season. There was a bit of conjecture. Would they be able to stand up to the pressure? Would they be able to repel these experienced finals campaigners in McLaren Districts? Well, the answer is a very, very affirmative yes, they can. So we come up to the last quarter here at Happy FM. It's a great Southern Footy League live on the radio. 90.1 FM stream live on YouTube at happyfm.io. See you soon.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
From Yankalilla. Back to Strathalbyn Oval, Chris Shattock and Steve G.
Thank you, Ian. And this last quarter coming up, it's been the Kangaroos dominating. McLaren's under pressure. You just have to look at that scoreboard. 5 goals, 10 McLarens. Shows how much pressure they've been under. I'm thinking of guys like Luke Mitten, usually a great ball winner. He was going towards the goals there, just had to rush his kick a little bit because of that perceived pressure. And that's all due to this defensive, great play there by the Kangaroos. Good to see.
Well, it started at the beginning of the day with Luke Mitten having that shot from the pocket in front of the rush shot from the pocket in front of the scoreboard, which resulted in a point. Yep. And that set the tone for McLaren's first quarter, where they scored 1 goal 5, and they've added 4 goals for the next 2 quarters. Not enough. Coach Gianni Petrucci would be thinking, and both teams had the whiteboards out. Coaches had the whiteboards out in the huddles at 3/4 time. There's a decent sort of number of members of the public and club supporters around each huddle, which you love to see at this
There's a lot of little more out there. They've come in droves here to Strathalbyn to cheer on their Chargers.
And I reckon it's a bit hotter out there than what we might be thinking, because I noticed even the umpires were guzzling down the hydration at 3/4 time. I noticed our favourite, Macho Man, he was on the one of those, I won't say the brand, but the sports drink, because he's got...
you can't say Gatorade.
I think it was the P one.
The P one.
But he was sculling that down because he's obviously, of course, he's got other commitments tonight with the Village People tribute band that he's got to back up to in the leather gear.
Yeah.
So back in the centre of the ground, umpire about to hold the Sharon aloft to indicate that the timekeepers. They get ready. They hit the button, boys.
Yeah.
Here we go. He holds it up.
Here it is to start the last quarter of this, the semi-final. Who will play in the grand final? Lovely tap by Connor Fitt, taken by Luke Mitten, that player again. Kleinig in there, Dylan Kleinig. Daniel Maher handballs to his teammate Fennerty. Handball back, looking for someone. Hoping, praying, they can't get it out though. McLaren's almost with a lightning fast goal. That's the start they needed, McLaren's, but they couldn't get through.
Well, the bearded man there, White, must have thought he was off to the races there, and he's just couldn't clasp that ball good enough to get a foot onto it. So ball's been thrown up. Victor have got a kick out. It's with Kleinig. He tries to get it off to Heaslip. He couldn't gather the ball in, and Connor Fitz grabbed it. He's been grabbed by Bertrand for Victor, and we have another throw up.
Rucks wrestle, no one could get that. The ball just goes up and down, banged out of there by Heaslip. Bouncing ball, which way will it go? McLaren's fighting hard. Daniel Maher's in there. Umpire circling, says too high. So, yep, Daniel Maher with an opportunity. He'd be kicking about 50 metres out. Slight angle. Would take his best from here. Breeze has pretty much died down now. No breeze to speak of. It used to be going right to left, but just the barest of breezes. Daniel Maher. Oh, they need this, and they need it big time. Daniel Maher. Let's see what he can do.
The Perry Jones end has been the scoring end, I reckon.
Indeed. Kick underway. It's drifting to the left. Taken at the back there by Connor Fitt. Right on the point line. He gonna snap around the corner. Should get this one, I reckon. These days, players can get these. He's gonna snap it around on his right. Lining up for goals. Connor Fitt plays on, boots it. He's got it. The Eagles get one back.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
So all they need is a lazy 5 goals and they can get this lead. Off they go now. Connor Fit again, playing well, but it's been one out of the clearance there. He slip again, gets a kick towards the forward 50. Harry Vincent there battling 2 Eagles. He wrapped up and it's going to be a ball up right on the Kangaroos forward 50 at the Brenton Smith end. Oh, Sam Laurie just dives in there and gets a tap on it. Luke Mitten now battling on the ground. He goes left and right. Look at him, the dynamo. Oh, he spins himself out of trouble and into trouble. Over to Ellis. Brushes a tackle. Gets a handball. Down the line, McLaren's go. Kick in a hurry. Connor Fit leads for the charge. Bouncing ball. Favours him. Lovely work. Gets a kick out looking for. Almost finding Ma. Off hands. Vanity now. For the Eagles, kick and finding, no, off hands. Great defence once again by the Kangaroos. And it's going to be a boundary throw in about 25 metres outside of the McLaren's goal.
Teasing the supporters there, the McLaren players. They had stocks of players. They had Air White back in the full forward square. Anyway, we're on the 25. Ball gets thrown in by the boundary umpire. Trelaw for Victor wins the tap. Dowling can't gather it in, but it ends up with Brett Ellis. Here's a crack at goal. Umpires and whistles going everywhere, left, right, and centre.
Couldn't see that one.
And there's a free kick to a Victor Harbour player. It's been. Possession's been reversed. Zach Dowling's got it on the 25. Comes down the scoreboard side of the ground. Finds Michael Ross. Michael Ross takes it in front of his eyes. Wheels around onto the left. Sends it up to Ben Heaslip, who's at centre wing. Ben Heaslip wasn't the best of passes. Couldn't pull it in. Jesse McKinnon gets it. Handballs it out to Weiss. Weiss then sends it in turn back down to Ben Heaslip. He's gone for a run. Had a bounce. Has 2 bounces. Gets tackled. Dispossessed. But he's on 25. Sends it over to Harry Vincent. Harry Vincent's at his cracker goal.
He's got it! So they come back. The Eagles get one. The Kangaroos.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Ben Heaslip and perseverance, and he had to withstand that tackle from the one and only Brett Ellis, 3-time male medalist. So well done, Ben Heaslip. Ball goes up. Connor Fit wins the tap. It's out with is that Brock? Brocky in the one of the 3 centre circles.
Mitchell Brook.
I thought it was Daniel Brock. Anyway.
Stock.
Yeah, Stocky. I'll merge those names. See what I've done there?
Yeah, I love it.
We're at the. It's now with Stock, Daniel.
Stock. The real estate agent. Yeah. He's got the ball.
Yeah, one of the better of the 2 looking roosters. Victor. Down inside the 50, and it's players are wrestling for it.
Yeah, down goes. There's a player down there. Copped one. Who was that? That's Brown, isn't it? Jamie Smith. Down, but not out. He just copped one in the kidney. He'll be fine. It's about 40 metres out. Ball up in front of the Kangaroos goal. Rucks go at it. Tapped there by Overall to his Carpenter teammate in Michael Ross. And it's going to be another ball up. They go at it again. It's tapped out of there. Oh, here he is, Harry Vincent, the little magician, over to Bryce Gibbs. They go up, fisted over the boundary, over the goal line. It's going to be a rushed point for the Kangaroos. 12 goals, 9. They lead McLaren 6 goals, 10.
Yep, the keg man, Goodison, brings it back in for McLaren. He's found his teammate, and now it's over to Sam Venning. Sam Venning running over the 50. Gets it out to Fennerty. Fennerty hand by hand over to, is that Cody Ellison?
Yep.
He sends it by foot down to the 50 line. Billy Chullar can't take in the mark. Good effort though. Matthews crumbed it well. And it's down at the 25 metre mark. Mitchell Brook for Victor Harbour, the grass man. He gets it out to centre wing looking for Ross. Ross didn't get away with the bounce. Hopkins did.
Good football.
Hopkins grabbed it and taken the ground, where we're going to have a...
Yep, ball up.
Ball up.
Yeah, good play. Good defensive tackle there by Kangaroos. Sam Laurie gets the tap to them. Brett Ellis trying to get a kick on it, just changed his mind. Stolen now here by the Kangaroos. Trelaws, done a fit of the fumbles, trying to get it out there. I think that was Ross over the top, couldn't get out, and ball up front of the bar. Love it when it's in front of the bar. They've always got
the
strong
macho
opinions.
man loves it when it's in front of the bar. Macho man.
Tap out. Kangaroos. Oh, Bryce Gibbs. Errant kick taken by the Kegman. Goodison. The Goodison Brewery goes out wide over to Sam Venning. Venning, kick under pressure, kicks it wide. Oh, lovely hands there by Daniel Stock. Smothered off the boot, mops his own work up, got tackled, holding the ball.
Good tackle by Finnerty. Finnerty wins the free kick on centre wing. Spears a pass in, lace out to Matthews. Matthews by hands back to Finnerty. Finnerty gets it onto the boot, gets it down to the 25.
Lovely.
And an excellent chop-off, defensive chop-off mark taken there by Cooper.
Hurt himself there. I don't know what he did.
He's clutching at his rear left hammy a little bit. But anyway, he's on the 25, he's taking the kick, transfers play across the other side of the ground to the clubhouse side, gets it up to the 50, finds his teammate.
Yeah, kicks it out wide, finds Jackson Elms. Played very well today. He's up forward, in the back lines and mixed it up well, the Kangaroos, off to Michael Ross. Possession football now. Just taking their time. Time is on their side. They are up by 6 goals in this, the semi-final. Here at Strathalbyn, kicked by Ross, down in front of the bar. Bryce Gibbs sets himself. Lovely mark there by Hopkins. No, been touched off the boot, and it's going to be a ball up. The macho man, Darren White, says, thank you, I'll have it. Here they go. Overall versus Laurie. Laurie gets a tap, a little backhander, looking for Ellis. Ellis now handballs it out. They repel though. Victor Harbour, short chippy kick, trying to find a teammate there. What was that? Priddle. Repelling now. McLaren's through Moyle. Left foot chip up there, finds Brown. Fisted. Chop of the arms. Free kick. You take your pick. Going to be taken by McLaren's.
Darcy Brown stood his ground well. Got the free kick for his team. Sends it out to the other side back flank, scoreboard side back flank. Mark's been taken there by his teammate. He goes inboard looking for, but couldn't find his other player there because Jesse McKinnon's chopped it off. Then Jesse McKinnon lays out to Bryce Gibbs. He marks it on his chest, sends it down to Heaslip on just worse than the 50-metre line.
Heaslip outside of his scoring area. He's looking for his options. What's he got? He's looking for Sam Basham. He's looking for someone. Not much ball movement there, so he just chips it out wide. Finds his teammate in Fletcher. Done some hard defensive pressure acts today. Right boot into the forward 50. Looking for Michael Ross off hands. Jesse McKinnon clean bowling. In goes Overall. Gets a handball. Back they go through Miller. A little chip kick. Can't find a teammate. And McLaren's repelled.
Finnerty sends it by foot up to Venning. Finds him. Is that Kegman? No, that's Venning still. He's a couple of bounces running along. Tries to evade.
Oh! Holding the ball!
Just had a little too much mayo on it there by Venning. Tried to evade one player in the middle of trying to fend him off. Ran into another Victor player. So Victor's got a free kick. Just worse than centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. Sent by, chopped off. Was that Finnerty again that chopped that off? Anyway, it was McLaren's, chopped it off, sent it back down towards the 25 line. And we've got Luke Mitten who's roved it brilliantly. He's pounced on it, has a crack at goal. Umpires' whistles are going left, right and centre, calling it back for something I wasn't watching.
I think that was Braden Miller, just grabbed one of the McLaren's players, didn't like the attention he was receiving, and just tackled him, swung him to the ground, and that's why there's a free kick downfield.
So is it going to Victor Harbour?
It's going to McLaren's.
Well, why didn't they get the advantage? Because Luke Mitten was running into an open goal.
I think they blew the whistle before all of that happened.
Oh, that old chestnut.
Yeah, that old chestnut. So, yeah, Miller was the offender back in towards the middle of the ground there.
He's got the Sharon. He's just showing it to the umpire.
Look at this.
Does this say Sharon?
Sam Laurie with an opportunity now, directly in front. Should get this one. He's only about 25 metres.
This is Darcy Brown, isn't it?
Darcy Brown, sorry mate, you're right.
The Brown dog.
Yep, Darcy Brown. Going to be taking this one, the kick. Left foot goes to the right. Misses another opportunity gone begging for McLaren's.
Well, he's a goal kicker today. He's kicked one. That would have helped his team out a bit more, but on the FPH scoreboard, 12 goals, 9 Victor Harbour, 81 points to McLaren District, 6 goals, 1, no, that's not right, 6 goals, 11, 47 points.
And we've gone 13 minutes into this last quarter. Kick out now. Daniel Stock takes a comfortable mark. Bit of possession footy. They can just take a lot of oxygen out of this game. They have got a commanding lead, the Kangaroos. Left foot from Stock towards the centre wing position. Oh, lovely mark there. Uncontested in the end, just taken on the chest there by Michael Ross. Little chip out wide. They're sharing the ball around now. Heaslip's just going to...
smoke a pipe.
He's just cruising
Put
now.
the slippers on and get out the smoking pipe.
Back to Stock.
Not that we endorse consumption of tobacco.
Left foot again, Stock. Down the line he goes, looking for overall, over the back. Touched over the boundary line, going to be a boundary throw in. So really, this game is on ice. And the Kangaroos are cruising.
Yeah, McLaren's need a lazy 6.
That's not going to happen in a hurry, is it?
Wouldn't think so. But Connor Fitt wins the ruck tap. McLaren's have roved it.
That's holding the ball.
And Fennety's got it. He's wrapped up by Zach Dowling for Victor Harbour, and Zach Dowling gets a free kick for holding the ball. So Zach Dowling sends it by foot down to the scoreboard side, inside close to the 25 metre mark, and finding Bryce Gibbs, but he was put under a ton of defensive pressure, and the 268 AFL gamer was unable to get it away. Ball's thrown up.
Tapped out of there, Stock with a handball, back into traffic. Daniel Marr was it? Look, oh no, it was Billy Chullard burrowing in there. Now goes Jesse McKinnon. Geez, he's been good today, so has Dowling. He slipped now. They've got a bit of a chance here. Repelled by McLaren's into the centre of the ground, off hands. There they go, Victor Harbour. Bartram, mongrel of a kick. Danger ball, kicked out of there by McLaren's. It's coming straight back to that player once again. Bartram, here you go, mate. It's all yours. See if you can do better with this one. Long
Is he
kick.
going to go tall? No.
He's going into towards a dangerous spot. Up they go, off hands. Front and centre, Moyle for McLaren. So too is Dowling. Free kick's been pulled out. Going to go the way of the districts.
Yeah.
Moyle.
Play the man in front. Alex Moyle. Doesn't muck around by foot, gets it, transfers play across the other side of the ground towards the scoreboard, finds his teammate, who takes a comfortable mark. We're still up towards the centre circle now to a pack of players. Dowling roves at best for Victor Harbour, streaming through the centre forward mark, and Priddle's after it for Victor Harbour. McLaren have taken possession, handball out to the 50 line now.
Lovely work by the Kangaroos. Priddle now, right foot, little chip around the corner looking for his teammate. Elms, mongrel punt, trying to get it out of there was Harry Vincent. Scored 5 goals today, looking for his 6th. Handball over to Michael Ross. Basham, there he goes, he's got his 6th, Harry Vincent. Oh!
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
They appreciate the 6-pack.
So the Kangaroos cruising, 7 goals up here in the last quarter, and they will be playing in the 2024 Grand Final. Tap out there by Laurie. Cody Ellison's in the middle of the ground. Jesse McKinnon just spirals a kick, a wobbly spiral. Trying to get a mark in there was Heaslip. Off hands. There he goes, Michael Ross, bouncing ball through for a minor score.
Well, I'm putting that Jesse McKinnon kick down as a semi-torp.
A semi-torp.
Yeah. And we love the torps.
Yeah, there should be more of it in the game.
It went almost 50 metres, so he can have it. Semi-torp.
Jamie Smith kicking out here should just go the torp, straight down the high diddle. Where's the call? He's going to be kicking it long.
He plays on.
Looking for the bar, get the bar involved, up they go, off hands, out the back, Matthews, tried to find a teammate, Kleinig now, Reece Kleinig, kick up forward, Basham, where is he? Off hands, McLaren's under pressure once again, Vanderlua bangs it out the left, gets it over to Ross, Daniel Stock, the look away handball over to Ross, left foot, snap, offline through for the minor score. 13 goals 11 Kangaroos play the Eagles, 6 goals 11 on the FPA scoreboard.
Well, Victor, how are we going with time, do we reckon?
Yeah, well, I think it's all over, bar the shouting. It's 18 and a half minutes gone, and we're almost not too far away from time on. Game is on ice, and we will be speaking to a representative from the Victor Harbour Football Club after the game. Craig Mann, ex-president. Kick out there by Cooper. Bouncing ball, look at that! Jackson Elms, lovely. Michael Ross with an opportunity to get his goal again. He's finally got there. Michael Ross kicks one for the Kangaroos.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Being able to do much, given that we're nearly 20 minutes gone. And umpire Thompson with the ball, with the Sharon, throws it up. Laurie wins the tap for McLaren's. Tries to get a little hand pass out to Mitten, can't do that. And then we've got overall for Victor Harbour, slapping it forward to the advantage of Victor, but Moyle gets involved for McLaren's, and Jack Daniels had a tackle put on him by Bartram. Bartram gets a free kick for that. Over to Heaslip, he's on centre wing, clubhouse side of the ground.
So Heaslip played well, got to be in their best players. Fletcher, they've had winners all over the ground, the blue and whites. They're just going to take a bit of oxygen out of this game. Kick down the line, just pops it up. Looking for no one in particular, just off hands now. Matty Weiss over to Jackson Elms. Jackson Elms kicks towards a mongrel punt, offline and through for the minor score. 14 goals, 12.
Jackson Elms has had 3 goals today, so not too shabby. And the point kick-in's out, found Luke Mitten, but just by the 50, he sends it off to Billy Charlar. He gets it over to Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis by foot down to centre half forward, where Cam Jarrett's outmarked by Kleinig, Dylan Kleinig for Victor. He sends it back to the centre wing position, and just a little one-handed party trick, if you don't mind, by Ben Heaslip. Is he twinged? He's shaking his leg a bit. No, he's all right. So Heaslip, after taking that fancy-looking one-handed mark, he sends it off to a teammate further afield. I think they're just burning off a bit of time now, the Victor Harbour Roos. And they've gone backwards with the ball, maintained possession, and it's with Cooper.
Cooper now played very well for the Kangaroos. Kicks up, looking for Tarquin Brown. Out the back it goes. There he is, Zach Dowling. Right foot, centering kick towards the goal square. He had a Daniel Stock free, didn't see that player. Taken out by McLaren's. Luke Mitten's got the ball now, got a bit of space out here. Kicks out to his teammate in air, White. White with the ball. What's he going to do with the players ahead of him? Going to kick down the line. Oh, Bartram, he's played well today. 32 for Kangaroos, centering kick. Heaslip, off hands. Heaslip's looking a little bit proppy out there, don't know what's going on, but play-ons are cool. Mitchell Brook leading for the Kangaroos. Darcy Brown just taps it over the boundary line, going to be a boundary throw-in.
Well, I've been watching Heaslip off the ball after he took that fancy little one-hander and seemed to reach for the back of his left hamstring. The trainer's onto it, they've come out. He's whooshed the trainer away and said, "Don't worry about
there
it."
you go.
So
Nothing
he's
wrong.
elected to stay out there.
Tap out there by McLaren's. Brett Ellis tried hard all day, just takes a bounce, strolls through the middle. Another bounce, kicks, looking for a target up forward. Oh, lovely mark, backing back into the pack. Was that man, is that Billy Chala?
Chalalala.
Chalalala. And
He's had a good game.
he's played well. He's had enough of it. But McLaren's are going to lick their wounds, and well, he's Chala not mucking around here. He's going to be kicking about 30, dead in front. Should get this goal. Yep, no mistake there. Gets a goal for McLaren's.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Siren to signal the end of this game. McLaren's will take on the winner between my Ponga Selix and Encounter Bay tomorrow. Ball loose. Luke Minton trying to get it out of there. He's got his head over the ball. They're battling in there. Oh, look at that. Jackson Elm just says, "Thank you, fellas. I'll have it." Chips it up looking for Stock. Daniel Stock just picks his pocket of his teammate. Left-handed one in the bread basket, and lovely party trick mark. He's going to be kicking about 35 metres, 35 metres out from goal.
And if Stocky bags this, he'll just be going, "Thank your mother for the rabbits."
Yep.
And we're marching onwards to the big dance now.
Indeed. Yes. He's played well today.
He's passed it.
Oh, passed it off
Ross
to
Gibbs.
Jeez, that's just
It was
slack.
unmanned,
Yeah.
unmarked in the forward pocket. Not on the best of angles, but he's well. If the goal square's 9 metres long, Ross Gibbs wouldn't be much further out than that. Goes check side. Oh, look at that.
Laconic sort of kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's with the keg man now. He's not mucking around. He sends it up to Alex Moyle. Will come clubhouse side of the ground. Moyle goes back in board. We're on 50 now from McLaren's, and we've got a couple of little handball run-on bits of play here. Moyle gets it back. Spears a pass up, which is chopped off well by Fletch. Fletch for Victor Harbour. He's steadying the ship down. Players are manning up and zoning up. Fletch going to go for distance.
Kick up in front of the bar. Players wrestling for it. Ball just bounces in front of everyone. Ross in there for Victor Harbour. Dishes the ball out. Looking for Matty Weiss. Oh, he's got it now on the boundary line. Handball. He's under pressure. Play on. McLaren's now along the boundary line. Centre wing position. Fisted. Oh, acrobatic there by Miller. So too is Luke Minton. Takes a bounce down the line. 2 bounces. Oh, he's going to take them all on. Around. Oh, that's holding the ball. So he took them on. Tried his best. And got done holding the ball. Kleinig now. Kick out wide. Players are free here. Bartram. There is a ton of space for the Kangaroos to operate in here. Elms now for the Kangaroos.
Well, when you can run as fast as Luke Minton, I don't mind people like that, players like that, taking them on and having a crack.
Yeah.
So it's back now with Dylan Kleinig, who affected that tackle on Minton. So Victor have had a few possessions but haven't got real far with it. So it's back with Laurie, the ruckman. He dishes off a hand pass to Ellis. Ellis by hand again. Over to Hopkins. Hopkins by foot from the 50. Sends it into the full forward square, but there's no one home at all for, except Jackson Elms with the blue suede shoes. He passes off to Fletch on the opposite pocket. Clubhouse side of the ground. Fletch on 25. And Victor Harbour will transfers play back to the full back square, back to Jackson Elms, as if he needs another possession.
And there it is, that ends the game. A magnificent win by the Kangaroos. Victor Harbour are into the 2024 Grand Final. McLaren Districts will play in the prelim against the winner tomorrow, Ponga Selix and Encounter Bay. A decisive victory, 14 goals, 13 Victor Harbour, McLaren Districts 7 goals, 11 and some of the best players. What about the goal kickers, Chris? Can you take us through who kicked the goals today?
Six-pack.
The
Six-pack Harry.
What a man.
He was a standout, ably assisted by Loose Weight Shoes in Jackson Hills with a three-bagger. So there's 9 goals just between those two. Yep. Then we had singles to Michael Ross. Sam overall chipped in with one, Zach Dowling, and Sam Basham too.
There you go. It was a incredible win. I thought it'd be a lot closer than this. I was surprised, but it was the pressure on the ball carrier that got him over the line. That perceived pressure. 7 goals, 11. A lot of those points were really just under pressure, and they just couldn't make the most of it.
44 points in the end. That's a pretty comprehensive defeat. Yeah. When you're talking one premiership, 1 versus 2. Wouldn't have thought 44 at the start of the day, not given the conditions that we had here.
Yeah. So there it is. That ends the day here at Strathalbyn. A fantastic win by the Kangaroos. And we'll see you tomorrow, but before we do that, we're going to have an interview with past President Craig Mann on the Great Southern Footy League. Don't miss that. Hang with us. This is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yes, and I'm talking to past president. This man here is an absolute legend, Craig Mann. Mate, what a game of footy.
We're there. It's been a long time, 25 years.
25 years since your last flag?
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in the grand final? Was that it, 25 years ago?
No, well, gee, I'm not sure you don't remember those ones, do you?
We'll have a look back in the record books and find out, but well deserved. I mean, you guys deserve it, let's face it. Minor premiers. You got the male medalist, you've got the 100 goal kicker, the leading goal kicker, and dominating performance here today. I thought it'd be a close game. What were your thoughts?
It was early, it really was. Eventually, the boys got it done. Harry Vincent up forward made a huge difference, didn't he? And he was the difference today, but we just had winners, especially Jackson Helms was another good. Zach Dowling was great. Clearance was excellent from him, so they were pretty tough in the midfield. They had a lot of clearance early, but... we got on top eventually and it was great. But, surprise. It's just, you hope you'll get there, but now we are. So it's
big relief.
Yeah, really big relief.
And what about your defensive pressure on the ball carrier. It seemed like you won that too. Hard tackles,
Yeah,
stopped a lot of those charges.
Yeah, blokes like Reece Cliney come back from injury. Matty West tackled hard. Didn't get a lot of ball out wide because it was such a pressured game, but he was in there and under. Even the big blokes, they hit in hard. So, no, plenty of tackling, plenty of pressure. Reece Bartram down back, and even Michael Ross from up forward pushed down back, especially in the first half. And it stopped a lot of goals. Really good in marking today. Held everything. So, it was good.
Your
really
defensive, you've worked. A lot of people talk about how good Victor Harbour's forward line is.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people talk about your defensive efforts, but your defence really was the deciding factor, wasn't it?
They're a team. There's no stars back there. They're a really good unit together.
Kane Cooper is
Kane was great. Jade, his brother, he's playing in the Bees tomorrow, so he might be a chance to come back next week too, or week after, I guess. People are ringing me at the moment.
So he missed out. That was a shame.
Yeah, he's hurt his shoulder. So he's passed the fitness test and he'll play tomorrow.
Nice.
So probably shouldn't tell Encounter Bay that, but we'll be okay. No, it'll be a big day tomorrow because it's not about this side today. It's about the whole group. So it's really good.
So you'll be out in force tomorrow. The
Yeah, Junior Colts first up, and then they got Strath, and then we play Bays in the Bees. So no, it'll be a good day.
And what happens to your club? You get to rest again.
Yep.
And ready to fire it for that grand final. I mean, that rest will come very handy for you.
We had some sore boys there at the end.
Yeah.
So a couple of Heath Trelaw come off limping a bit, and Sam Oval looked a bit sore. So
and even the number 5 for you, Ben Heaslip, was a bit proppy.
He'd done a fair bit of work though.
Yeah, absolutely. He wasn't fantastic.
No, he was everywhere. No, they did a great job. It's just glad to be there now. It doesn't mean nothing's done until you win.
Absolutely.
But we're there, and it's been hard to get there.
So the game tomorrow, let's have a look at it. You've got Ponga Sellies versus Encounter Bay. Who do you think will win that game?
I think Pongi will, from what we've seen of Encounter Bay this year. But under Foggo, he's done a great job with the group he's got, and they've knocked off 2 of the finalists in the last few weeks. So they're a big chance still, Encounter Bay.
Well, Encounter Bay, they've won both their games against Ponga during the year, and yet the underdogs for that game. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So they line up well against Ponga, and Ponga will tell you that. So it'll be interesting to see who wins. But I think it was a bit like last year. We thought us and Ponga were 2 of the stronger sides, and we went out in straight sets. So it's time this year. So we'll see how we go.
Good luck in the grand final. Appreciate your time, Craig.
No worries.
Craig Mann, this has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.